there. My metrics can't be that bad now, right? Well, I mean, I guess I should probably clarify that. Lady and gentlemen, how is everybody doing? I hope we're having a lovely and/or luscious. What day of the week is it today? Tuesday. I'm used to starting streams on Monday. Well, years ago in another life when I used to stream. Damn, the game is loud. Let me turn it down a little bit. So, we are finally going to be playing. Look, I can only hear about a game getting 30 trillion awards and being a turn-based game before I go, all right, I gotta check this one out for myself. You know, there's around, I mean, we saw it swept the Game Awards completely. Everybody swears by it who's played it. They say it's one of the best stories they've ever seen. The graphic style wasn't really that appealing to me for Expedition 33, but maybe once we're in the game, I'll completely change my mind on that. So I'm trying to go into it with an open mind. With that, I guess we can start it up. Dude, I'm actually getting like hyped up. I'm looking at the title screen right now. You hear the music? It's time. Let me swap on over and we can get into this. All right. So here's, I guess, the starting screen. Pick a tune to play. I guess they kind of let you customize how Verso looks when you play this game, right? I guess it makes sense. It's kind of a lost art in RPGs, and I get why it's probably so exciting to a lot of people. Like, RPGs used to always let you customize your character. And then it kind of just fell into this, oh, you have to play the protagonist we've made for you kind of idea. So I think it's really cool to see them kind of try and rein that back in and bring it back, you know? I don't know, it's just something that I've always loved, because then you feel more attached to your character. So let's click this button. Choose your style. This can be changed later. Dude, I see why it won the art awards, though. Like, this is kind of gorgeous, no? Yeah. No, dude, that looks tough, doesn't it? So I believe this guy's name is Verso. I believe. I'm not 100% sure. I haven't seen too much on this game, but I'm pretty sure from what I've seen. Sorry, you'll have to forgive my eyes. I'm still working on tweaking that. I'm pretty sure that was the protagonist of this game. So we can probably get loaded in and started up with that one. Oh, this is probably like, you know, you choose your call sign. Okay. We got like a rat in here. We got a mouse. That's pretty close. We can go with that, I guess. They really did think of everything with this one. What's the head differences? Oh, if I want noggin and or cranium, I'm good personally. What kind of body do you guys assume a mouse would have? Because to me, this feels like the most mouse-like body is this one, right? But like, only if I can also be shorter. Yeah, that's tough. That's so tough. Alright, yeah, I think this will be our character gone into this. I'm very, I don't know, it's been so long since I've played a turn-based game on stream like this. I'm excited to see what it holds. What's this rodent doing? Can't see below the waist. His rat balls are defo free hanging. Well, yeah. I mean, what's the point if you're not free balling? Am I the only one who watched Free Willy? I mean, I wasn't really sure what the movie was about, but on the name alone, I was in, so. I knew it had to be something like that. Alright. I think that's good. I think that's good. We can move on to the next one. The color? Actually, I don't see that personally, but I mean, even though I don't see it, we could just go with this one. I don't know. I don't know, man. Probably a blue, right? That's kind of like the brand identity around here, is I like the color blue. They have a blue that's similar to my blue. That's somewhat similar. I'll go with that blue. I'll go with that blue. Oh, your head can be a different color from your body. That won't be happening around here, except for maybe my legs, which will be like, because now it kind of looks like I'm wearing stockings or something. That goes hard. No, we'll go back. We'll go back. Yeah, that's chill. That's chill. Choose your clothes. I wonder if this has any gameplay effects. I'd imagine. I mean, it won Best Narrative. So, oh shit, yo, you can gotta have the fisherman drip. I think we gotta go with that one for sure. Oh shit, wait, that's so tough. Wait, that might be the look. Ooh, that looks good. That looks really good. But yeah, I hope everyone's been doing good. Update, I guess, for life stuff before we get back into Expedition 33 here. I have officially fully moved into the condo and I have everything set up. This is my first stream from the new place. And hopefully that means going forward, I'll be back to a normal schedule. I plan on streaming tomorrow, possibly doing a Deadlock collaboration stream. And you might say, you haven't played Deadlock in ages. What called to you as a Siren song to play it? I just keep seeing people post about Deadlock, and I want to play it so bad, man. I want to learn that game so bad. But I'm having a little bit of an issue with Deadlock when I look at it, which is, it seems like if you want to play the video game Deadlock, there's a downside to it, which is you would have to launch up and play the game Deadlock, which definitely seems rough for a guy like me. I think we gotta go with these ones, right? It kind of completes the fisherman look. Yeah, I think that's good. I think that's good. All right, now what kind of name? Excuse you. Let's hit shuffle a couple times, see what we got. Thunder Gadget, that is so tough. Waldo Wacky Coin, that's kind of tough too. Crunching Berry? Yeah, I like that. It kind of makes it sound like a cereal. You cool with the name Crunching Berry? I've never been cooler with anything. I just don't feel like going through all the menus, I'll be honest. So, tutorial place. This is probably where they're going to teach us all about the combat. I heard the combat was revolutionary for an RPG, so I'm very much looking forward to that. Use the movement keys to come over here. Oh, I forgot that this is a game that you play with... I mean, I didn't know that this was a game you would play with keyboard and mouse, is what I meant to say. Just really quick question for anybody. Am I allowed to change the controls? Yeah, so... I think I'm going to make forward W. I think I'm going to make down S. I'm going to make left A. And I'm going to make right D. And jump being control might just be like the most egregious and offensive thing I've ever read in my life. I think I'm going to change that one to space bar, actually. I know it's crazy. No one's ever done that before, but that's kind of where I'm feeling. And now we can move around and jump. Oh, yeah. Now we're kind of cooking. Okay. Let me see if the soundtrack can change. Hold on. Just give me a second. Full original soundtrack, 100 and something. Yeah, we'll go with this one. And then we're just going to click the shuffle button. I'm sure there's probably some spoiler songs in here, but that's fine. What are the odds I was going to play this anyways? Loop playlist. Oh, there is no shuffle button. Oh my, wow. Oh, damn. All of them are just named. Oh my God. Dear Lord. Oh, holy shit. Who was out here going, my favorite song on Expedition soundtrack? Probably Expedition 33 original soundtrack 90. Just doesn't mean anything to me. No, again, I mean, obviously this is the background music to the game we're currently playing, so I don't even need to cue anything up, but... You know, it's just, I feel like it really... I mean, you can tell that the soundtrack was created to capture the vibe of the place. Okay. Now let's get back in there. Where were we? Alright, walking over. These are called... Oh man, the resolution is actually so awesome. That's actually so tough, man. Dude, even though this game just came out this year and won all of those awards at the Game Awards, including debut indie game, which I was very proud of Sandfall for doing. They seem like an indie studio for sure. Granted, I'm not the arbiter of all things indie, clearly. If it was up to me, Balatro would win every year. They won last year for debut indie game, which I'll definitely take because Local Thunk's just a dude. Sorry, my eyes keep going too high up, and if you can't tell, I've got a new model that I've been tweaking with in the background that automatically does expressions for me because I'm really bad about hotkeying my expressions just in general. So I thought that this would be a good happy medium. I requested that it be based off of like my eyebrow movements and stuff like that. But I think the shocked eyes, as it turns out, I move my eyebrows. You ever seen a clip of Asmongold talking? I think I move my eyebrows like that. Which is to say, when I talk, I mean, generally I use my hands a lot when I talk, but I think I also use my eyebrows a lot more than the average person when they talk, which is, I don't think, saying much. I don't think the average person's a real eyebrow talker. Alright, these are cogs. They're the business bots trying to take over Toontown. This must be what the expedition's about then. The other 32 before it must have been trying to stop these guys. There are all sorts of cogs. Okay. They turn happy Toon buildings into ugly cog buildings. A commentary on capitalism from... Sorry, I was about to say from Disney for some reason. It's obviously Sandfall Interactive. Into ugly cog buildings. The cogs are tough, but they can't take a joke. I will say the writing, I get it. Because little did they know they were predicting exactly what would happen on the internet to this very day. But dude, the other part, a good gag will put a stop to them. There are lots of gags, but Clara will tell you all about them later. Take these two to start. Yeah, so we got our throw and squirt gags, finally. To me, it's not a gag, it's a lifestyle, but, you know, that's just to each their own. You also need a laugh meter. That's so true. When you run out of laughs, you'll turn sad. Yeah, so that's our health. Okay. A happy tune is a healthy tune, you know. I get it. They kind of did really realize the style they were going throughout all of it. Oh no, there's a cog outside my shop. Please help. Okay, a flunky has appeared. Hurry up and go defeat him. Yep, I see him. The very same. But yeah, I had something else I was talking about. Dude, you wanna know what my issue is with Deadlock also? Every time I see Deadlock gamers talking in-game, they have no joy in their life. And I guess that's true for a lot of competitive games, but I can't stand the kind of comms I see in Deadlock. Because I'll see somebody make a joke with somebody else on their team, and then the other player will be like, dude, clear comms, we're trying to fight. And it's like, I want to say to myself, oh, okay, yeah. So we got 1 point for each of those. You received 1 squirt point. You're goddamn right I did. But I want to say to myself, like, oh, it's just because they're taking it so seriously. You know, it's actually a good thing that they care about a game that much, that they have something. But I'll be honest, it's not a good thing, man. These guys are lame. Games are made to be fun. And, like, it's why when someone's trolling in my ranked games, I don't really get that upset. I'll call them, you know, a horrible player, because they are a horrible player. But I won't call it to their face, because I think that's where I'm different from a lot of other people. There's no point in me arguing over voice comms, because they know they're a horrible player. Now, some have deluded, most actually, people have deluded themselves into thinking they can never be the issue. I'm here to tell you that those people are almost always the issue. If you have no gags, I'll assign you a task. Turn your page to see your toon tasks. Ride on the trolley in the playground. Okay. To get to the trolley, go out the door behind me and head for the playground. I'd love to show you, but no toon should be left without gags for too long. Close your book and head on out. There's another... Hold on. Dude. The audio that they have for this game is really loud. Let's see if we can turn it down a little bit. Yeah, there we go. Now the music's turned down. Hey, I do see the vision, though. I said that the art style was a little bit ugly when I first looked at Clair Obscur. Well, not ugly. I said generic, actually. I said it looks just kind of like every Unreal Engine game. Now that I'm seeing it in front of me, I don't think that that's true. They definitely are cooking up something. It's very stylized and different. Hey, does anybody know if there's a way I can pin tabs to always stay on top? Like, this should be a feature, right? On Windows. Because I'm doing something right now that is starting... It's something I probably should have figured out how to do, I don't know, 2 years ago when I started streaming. But every time I tab out to check on something, I'll click OBS, because of course I'll click OBS. That's how I'm streaming. And then all of my chats disappear behind it. And I would love if I could just pin the window to, like, have a higher importance to it. I don't think that that's an option. Yeah, it doesn't seem like it. That's fine. I'll figure that out someday. By which I mean I'll never look into it, and I'll just expect the answer to miraculous wrong door, take the other door to the playground. Very astute observation by them, might I say. Because look, this game's too difficult for a guy like me, okay? There's a lot going on here. Why, hello there. What's good, Flippy? Hello. Oh, you don't know how to use speed chat. You caught me. Speed chat, WeChat, iMessage also, and just my normal messaging app, I guess. Dad, I don't really know how to use any of them. You can ask my family. They just test the fact that I'm horrible. I'm just bad at responding to people. I don't know if anybody else has that kind of issue. Hold on. Winter, pets, hello, hi. There we go. Alright, yeah. You can also type on the keyboard. I'm not going to be doing that. I'd say long time no see, but there's more like a century no see. Well, on the bright side, I've heard Expedition 33 is a really long game, so lock in. We've got a big game ahead of us. Oh, the game's a little bit laggy. I wonder if it's because I've got to connect to other people. Yeah, you see what I mean? Like, I'm getting a little bit of frame dropping. But it makes sense, honestly. When you look at the level of detail that went into this game, it makes a lot of sense. Okay. Well, they said that we should hop on the trolley, and good soldiers, I've been told, follow orders. So I'm just gonna sit on here. I might have played this game when I was a child, if Expedition 33 came out then, but, you know. But on the bright side, this is my official return to normal streaming, so I tell myself. Also, I'll be so honest, I don't know how long the stream's gonna last. Just many apples as you can. Okay, watch out for cogs. It feels so sad to play like a Mario Party minigame alone, though. I'll be real. Because, like, whom am I competing against? Also, how do I know if it's going to be an anvil? Do I just got to, like, dodge out of the way? I mean, my guess would be it falls faster. But, unfortunately, what I've learned in science class is that actually is not how that works. Toontown Rewritten? I've never heard of that. Is it a sequel to Expedition 33? Because I was just wanting to try this out because it was getting so much praise online. So that's why I decided that I should probably try it out. I'm pretty sure I got the right game, too. This is what happened when I bought it on Steam. And, you know, it took a lot for me to buy Expedition 33. Okay, but, like, on the reel for a second, breaking the bit for a second, can we talk about how easy Expedition 33 fans are to rage bait? Like, don't get me wrong. The people who call it an AI-generated game, they are disingenuous, for sure. With that said, it's still very funny how worked up people get about it. Because, like, they did objectively use AI. Did they right their wrongs? Yeah, I'd say so. To buy bags, click on the buttons here. Accuracy high. But I feel like you gotta go with the higher damage. Or, sorry, the lower damage, higher accuracy. And then we can get a couple of the throw ones going. But then here's a peek at how advanced you can get. Excuse you, don't show me these yet. 100 damage. Wait a minute. What am I doing? Dang, the skill trees in this game do go crazy. But yeah, what else is easy to rage bait about Expedition fan? I mean, honestly, it's just the AI one. That's the easiest one to rage bait people on. Because it's like, they are technically correct, right? Where it didn't use AI for everything. But it did use AI. You must return to Toon headquarters before leaving. God forbid I wanted to play another minigame. Sorry, I just wanted to be... Oh, come here to sell fish. Guys, I know what I'll be doing for the rest. They said they used AI for prototypes that didn't make it into the final game. Yeah, and then there was 1 or 2 textures that were using AI in the final game that they ended up having to patch out. Which is like... Is it, in the grand scheme of things, a huge deal? No. But does it also... For me, the one thing about it was everybody saying how they, like, paid attention to every little detail in the game, and then somehow an AI texture makes it into the launch version that they have to patch out. I'm just saying it didn't get there on its own. I don't think the AI texture walked in. Well, maybe it did. That's kind of what AI does. It does kind of, like, code for you, if you tell it to. I don't care, the game is really fun. There's so, like, on the reel, I'm probably gonna play it on stream. I still know absolutely nothing about it or its story. But I thought it would be way funnier to play Toontown and talk about it like it was Expedition the entire time. With that said, I will now be going back to doing that. So I guess that this is... Oh, wait, what am I actually doing? Sorry. I didn't even read what I'm doing here. Do I just, like... Oh, fuck, I didn't read the instructions, guys. Is there, like... Wait, what am I doing? Oh, no, I'm beat by a children's game. Allow me to hit the options really quickly. Controls. Okay. Speed check. Gameplay. Take screenshot. Home. View gags. Perform action is delete. There's no way that that's the key for that. I'm going to put that on control. Okay. And I instantly misclicked. So if I hit control. Aha. So then what's the point of flipping? Okay. I just guess I don't understand. Is it if I do this? it gives more points? Nobody knows, actually. Is it that? Well, you know what? It feels pretty good there. And then right here, I'm feeling it. It's still the same exact banana that it's been the past 40 times I've opened that one, by the way. I think we saw a pie somewhere. I think it was this one. It was. Sometimes my memory does work. Let's just say not every children's game will beat me. I really got to stop flipping that exact same one over and over, by the way. It won't happen. Oh, it's happening now. Hold. What if I waited? So do I get unlimited flips? Because if so, this is absurd. I think it was that one. It totally was. I still have no clue what the thing moving actually means. Okay, that one's a pie. We know that. Well, luckily for me, I'm exactly aware of where that was. And I remember this one. Why? Because unfortunately, you know, I was about to brag, and then I realized this is probably made for 4-year-olds to be able to do. I'm still going to brag, though, because I don't think they'd be getting as many right as I am. They probably wouldn't flip the exact same banana 77 times, and that's where I'm different from them. Oh, shit, we're almost out of time. Well, maybe I should have been playing the game instead of just, like, talking. As it turns out, it's not conducive to success. That one was here? No? Right there. There we go. One final one. That's on me. That's on me. I was too busy yapping away. Okay. So, I want to hold 10 of each. Alright, now we're good. That's all we needed. And then they were saying, don't forget, you can find other cogs to defeat here. No, is that the one? It looks like it. It had a picture of legally distinct mouse on it. I don't know. How is... I mean, I guess it's just because, like, they had the French backing that they could make this one. Wait, there was one that was like, this is where we will show you your tasks. Oh, yeah, there it is. Get a blackboard eraser from the cogs. That's easy. I can do that. I've definitely got that one to me. But, again, I said at the start of stream, I'll say it again. I really don't know if this shit's gonna last that long. It should, you know, maybe Expedition 33 isn't a game for me. You can just walk into any house. Okay. There's probably somewhere you can buy. You can re-up, if I had to guess. Nope. Nah, it's just a place called Impractical Jokes for Fun. Little did they know what kind of IP that would spin off into eventually. But yeah, what else has been happening while I've been gone? I don't know, I mean, I guess Christmas happened recently. Dude, it was so weird, though, because I've just been so busy doing all of the condo stuff. It really didn't feel like Christmas was going to happen at all. And then when it came and went, I just, like, didn't have money to get anybody anything. So I just felt like... You know those kinds of memes you could make of... Oh, check out this guy. He's 20-something and still looking for certain gifts from his parents for Christmas. I told my parents, I was like, you don't have to get me anything. Sorry, I told Santa that he doesn't have to get me anything. I don't know where I was talking about for the other thing. I don't know. I didn't really... Because there was nothing I wanted to. And I think that's the issue of Christmas when you get older. Is like, if you don't enjoy the gift giving, which I do, I just didn't really have the funds for it this year. If you don't enjoy the gift giving, you might as well... I don't know. Because once you're an adult, it's like... I buy stuff for myself if I really want it. Because that's the whole entire idea of me getting money, is that I can buy myself stuff if I really want. So, it was just kind of a little bit of a... I don't know, I felt really bad. I ended up just cooking them something for Christmas, because at least I could buy ingredients and home make something. But it also, that felt like a cop-out to me, because, you know, generally they cook a Christmas dinner every year. So, me just being like, hey guys, I'm showing up with the dessert. And that's all I've got. Yeah, I mean, I ended up trying to cook macarons for the first time. How did it go? I mean, like, I think baking ain't shit, I'll be honest. Did they look good? I would say they looked not very good. But they tasted pretty good. I was pretty happy with how they tasted. In terms of appearance, though, I really just don't think that they would be winning any awards. Well, we finished one, so I guess we can just go in here and turn it in. Dude, it's crazy. It's almost like an MMO. This Expedition 33 game. To make friends, you can use the Find New Friend button. It's not gonna happen. Greetings. Looks like you still have to work on that task. Don't tell me my task is to make a friend. Make a friend? Oh, man. Online friends. New friend. You currently have 0. Yeah, sure do. And I don't know if anyone's looking to get Crunching Berry on their friends list, as unfortunate as it may be. I could ask my boy Took over there. It just doesn't... I'm gonna ask him. You know what? Hey, man. You want to be best friends with me? Asking him to be your friend. Oh, it's just so embarrassing. I don't think I can handle the rejection if he says no. Because, like, I'm doing this on a Tuesday night after work. So, please just say yes, man. Trust me, it's more embarrassing for me than it is for you, alright? Plus, you're dressed like Santa, and I need some Christmas joy right now. I guess we'll just keep alternating back and forth. Because, like, if that was 4 damage, 3 should kill. He knows his breakpoints. I'm just saying, look out for me when professional rating comes out for Expedition 33. I do like the kind of infrastructure they're going for. I feel like you can kind of tell it's based off of France, you know? It's got that kind of French vibe to it. And I appreciate that. I like when they wear their inspiration on their sleeves like that. Especially when you hear the background music in it. I'll be so honest, I don't even know what this... You know, like, Expedition 33 is obviously, this game's music really sounds like. Why am I just going around killing more? Because Tuck didn't want to be my friend, man. Broke my heart. They really let you wait for a while before you get into the fight. Throw one of these, it's about to be huge. Dude, I gotta work on my throwing arm, man. Especially because he slowly... Oh, man, when he slowly went back to the side, that felt so insulting. It's like he was emoting on me in Fortnite. Dude, isn't it crazy people still play Fortnite? Like, I understand it's a very popular game. But what have they been doing recently that's made people go, we gotta keep playing? Like, I have one friend who absolutely despised Fortnite for the first, I don't know, like 4 or 5 years it was out. And then when the Simpsons thing dropped, he doesn't even like the Simpsons, but that's what made him start playing, and he was like, the game's actually really good. I don't know, maybe I'm just a hater. I find it so hard to believe that the game is in any way better now. I need to get out of here. There's a level 3 guy coming. We gotta end this fight soon, or I'm going to die. Too bad his death animation's about to take 6 years, and another person's gonna show up in here. No, we're good. He just left. Alright, that's chill. That's chill. Alright, +1 on each of those. Unfortunately, the misses are starting to add up. I still need to find somebody who I can make friends with. I think that might be the hardest task you could give me. Is trying to make a friend in an MMO. Because nobody plays MMOs to have friends anymore. And it's sad to say, but it should... Yo, Midnight. Midnight, what is good? My goat. Alright. But, like, honestly, I swear, everybody who plays MMOs now, dude, all they want to do is put their heads down and not talk. Every time I hop on World of Warcraft, which has been less and less the past couple months... Wait, you can press, do you want to teleport to your estate? Alright, you can tell this was made before the 2008 housing crisis. Oh, yeah, we're all gonna have our own estate. Good joke, man. I wish. Granted, you know, I am a homeowner now. Sorry. Hate to flex like that, but it's still true. Okay. Dude, am I on the exact same song? I am. I had loop off. Oh, I feel so stupid. Because I was just about to say that Expedition fans, I'm sorry, how did you win best soundtrack? Every game, or every song sounds the same? Turns out, it might just be me. Oh man, garden supplies, melting snowman, new shirts. You can get some new crown molding. That goes hard. That's actually so funny that they would sell that in a game presumably made for children. Did I have to buy anything, or was it just look at the catalog? I didn't read my task. 1 point laugh boost, okay. Call Clarabelle, return to HQ officer. Well, I think I called her, right? I mean, I definitely just, like, did a call. Now, the question is, how do I get out of here? Because I'll be so real, I was not reading. That will be a theme. Oh. Sure. I mean, a jelly bean saved is a jelly bean earned, you know? We're gonna be very happy about that later. Oh, dang. Hold. Let's make this place feel like home. Yeah, we have a house, but I'm trying to make a home. Ooh, come on, dude. It can go a little bit closer to that edge, can't it? How do I? What if I rotate my point of view? Whoa! I'm sorry. It just felt really weird to do that. Okay. Yeah. There we go. And then we'll rotate the other way. Hold. Alright, there we go. That's perfect. How do I get out of this? Oh, probably just done moving. Yeah, that would make sense. Okay. So then once we go out here, there's some way to leave this. There has to be. Is there like a... Can you... Back to playground? Yeah. Let's just say I'm able to navigate a menu. Good job using the phone. Thank you. It actually does take a lot out of most people, okay? Ask anybody my age to call in and order a pizza. They won't do it. They'll download the app. And it's true because I'm part of them. It's me. Shoes. Nice. Did you buy anything? I just finished redecorating my house. I must say it looks toon-tastic. Stunting on me. I don't have money. Come back if you have time for more toon tasks. Your laugh point limit has been increased by 1. Good luck. Okay. Reward is gag training. If you visit Flippy in Toontown Hall. Maybe I will. But yeah, no, honestly, I've just been, like, so out of it. I don't even really have that many anecdotes. Well, I guess, like, I did before I clicked go live. I've got this issue, though, where I've got a bunch of bits and jokes that I come up with during the day. Just, like, based off of stimuli, and I'm like, oh, yeah, that's actually pretty funny. I should remember that one. And I just forget every single one of them, which is, it's not the worst of all time, because it does still eventually come back to me. And nobody knows what that is. But it still does eventually come back to me. They told me to go check in with... What did he say? Hall? Toon Hall Playground. Yeah, probably over there in Toon Hall. Yeah, that would make sense. Okay. But yeah, I mean, it's not like a huge deal, right? Because I just tell myself whatever, we'll come up with something else while we're live and it will probably work out. I just don't need to know. Look, the experiments they're doing there, they're for a different kind of beast. They're not for me. Oh man, we already got someone talking. Oh, there we go. Why not try it out now? Get some practice by defeating 4 cogs. Defeat 4 cogs anywhere. Yeah, I can do that. The way you turn in old MMOs is so funny. Nope. No, I didn't mean to talk to you at all. I think we gotta go do another minigame though, because I put all of my money away, so I don't really have any gags left. As unfortunate as that may seem. Dude. It is a real MMO though, because there's like 37 AFK people in the main lobby. That's how you know it's a true MMO. I mean, I just wish people still played MMOs to talk with others. I don't know. It's just so depressing to me to hop on WoW and try to talk with somebody who's like doing a quest next to me or something like that, and they say absolutely nothing. Make a match with the bonus glow to earn an extra point. Maybe I will. Okay. Okay. So we know. We'll wait right here. There it is. Yep. What we got over here? Pie and pie. Okay, well that's just unlucky. Feather and banana. I think there was a banana here. That was a flower. Whoops. There's the banana. Okay. We got this. Hold on. We just gotta wait. This part of it's awesome. Just keep waiting. That should count still. Flower pot. I don't remember. Okay, well, that's easy. And then again, hold on. It's like I'm playing Ocarina of Time, because you do nothing but wait. Sorry. I know there's a lot of Ocarina of Time fans out there. I'll be so honest, though. Games like Ocarina of Time, and this might be a very hot take, because I know a bunch of people still love that game with all their heart. I think they're only good if you played them as a kid. I really, because, like, if I go back and play Ocarina now, I can appreciate what it's, like, done for the industry of here. I swear there was a flower over here. Maybe I'm insane. I mean, and you know, you could say, don't throw any stones in the glass house, buddy. Look at the game you're playing. And, you know, I really just, like, I don't have an fair point to go against that. But, I don't know, man. I just feel like, while I can appreciate the kind of way that they helped revolutionize games and how unique they were for their time. Dude, sorry, I'm just not paying attention to what I'm flipping at all. It was this one, wasn't it? Yes. But, while I can't appreciate that, I don't know. Because the only time I played it was going back to play it years and years after it was in its heyday, right? And because of that, I just really didn't enjoy my time trying to play the game, personally. And well, that's subjective, but it was so much of the combat boiled down to just waiting. It was just, you'd wait for an opening, stab the enemy would close off and have its weak point closed again. You would rinse and repeat this a couple times. And that was like all of the combat. And I know that that's very derivative and probably not fair to say. How do I go down? I wasn't reading. Oh, it's like weird upside down controls. Okay, I guess that makes sense. So we just go down, yoink something, and go on our way back up? That's easy. Don't mind that. That was on purpose, obviously. Like, duh. Of course I wanted to get hit there, because that's just the most fair way to do it. Dude, this is... Hold on. I'm so locked in. It might be the most locked in I've been in my life. And back we go. Big turnaround. You saw that? That was a K-turn, aka a 3-point turn. Learned that one in driver's ed. Good. I got information in driver's ed that I still swear by to this day, that it should be something that exists. And, like, I know a lot of cars have something that's similar to it, but every car that I've been in has not had one. And I was told in my driver's ed class that every single car is installed with something called the dead pedal. Now, what would the dead pedal be? The dead pedal would be a third extra pedal, kind of like if every car had a clutch, right? But the idea of it is in automatics, it would just be somewhere you could rest your left foot, so that way people who are normally used to driving two-footed, which is also known as you want other people to die, would have somewhere they could rest their left foot so they wouldn't feel like the kind of temptation, you know what I mean? So, I was like, oh, that's a really smart idea. And then my dad was like, that's not a thing that exists. And much to my surprise, I think that he was right, because most cars I've been in do not have one. By the way, hold on. Okay. Lock in. We're learning the distance. There it is. See, because that's worth 11 jelly beans. Oh my god, wait, we're actually going to double our money and then some. Just wait for him to walk back out. Just wait for him. Oh, I know it's happening. Check this shit out. Oh, but it would have been so tough. By the way, this will be the rest of the stream. Sorry, they shouldn't have given me fishing in this game. This will be all I want to do. See, look at that. That is 27 jelly beans worth of value for one jelly bean. I'm starting to get into the stock market in the S&P 500. That is a really good return on investment. One getting 27, that's pretty good.
Thank you very much.
Value 2? I mean, what kind of freak? I mean, who does that to a guy, huh? Well, it's just in the worst spot ever. What is this? Sergeant Raven Wacky Goober? Yeah, but why does he have a star above him? Does that mean he's battle hardened? Is that confirmed kills? This tune has seen things nobody else could even dream of. New record, 3 jelly beans. Alright, give me the old record then. Because, like, clearly the new record isn't working out for me. Easy. What can I say? Oh my god, wait, I might be the GOAT. But yeah, tomorrow I think I'm gonna just try to learn Deadlock on stream. That's kind of my whole plan for all of stream. And then, like, you know, who am I gonna play? I don't know yet. I really don't know. I was talking about how Deadlock gamers have like really bad attitudes from what I've seen. You want to know who has worse attitudes? And it just makes the game that's already insufferable so much more insufferable. You probably think I'm going to say Marvel Rivals. No, I think most Marvel Rival players just like suffer. I'm not going to finish that sentence. But I think that Valorant has the worst gamers I have ever seen, man. Oh my god, Valorant gamers are zero fun gamers. Like, you can't enjoy Valorant. And any time you start to enjoy Valorant is when some dude comes onto the mic, right? And he starts to hit you with, and I know it's not fair for me to say it, but I'm going to say it anyways. He starts hitting you with the fake deep voice. He's got like the very... There's a very Valorant way of speaking, right? And every time I hear it, it just upsets me to my core. Alright, that was a bad cast. Okay, so was that. We're wasting jelly beans here. I don't think we're actually making profit if I keep messing up my cast like that. Even on my 17 X's, I've got to make sure I do that one. Alright, there we go. That's 17 for that. That's huge. Throw this right here. There's no way you stop there. That's big. Alright. We're maxed out on fish. Now we sell. Sell all. That's 119. Oh my god. The profit. Oh my god. You collected 12 of 70 fish. Just you wait, man. That's just the start. Okay? But yeah, no, Valorant gamers are incapable of having fun. And anybody who ever makes a joke over comms with them, dude, they're ready to crash out. It doesn't matter if your team is one round off victory and has been completely unopposed for the rest of the game. They will still be like, dude, lock in, focus, this is my rank up. And oh my god, does it irritate me to no end. Like, they're not, and I think the part that upsets me the most about Valorant gamers is they're not necessarily toxic, they're just corny. And I think that that's almost worse. Like, at least if you were gonna say something that's horrendously offensive, I could be like, oh, you're a horrible person. I don't like you because of that. But when they say something that's just, like, corny, it just upsets me and makes me not want to play with them, but it's not like they've actually done anything wrong. So, whoa, Happy New Year, enjoy the fireworks. Hit page up key to see it better. I think that's bound to one of my toggles. I will not be pressing that button. I don't know what it's going to do. I think that one's the one that unleashes the, well, you know the ones. Okay, so those shining pet ones go absurd. Dude, I didn't know they would do events in this game. Wait, it might be better than Marvel Rivals. Well, bars on the floor. Oh, tomorrow is New Year's, huh? Should I stream into the New Year? Should that be how I start my stream? Alone, playing video games by myself and talking to myself? Does sound kinda heat, man. It does sound like a surefire way to make sure I give my therapist some free ammo. Dude, my ass could not be a therapist, because someone would say something, I'd be like, for real? There's no way you think that. Dude, my client pouring their heart out to me, and I'm like, you're acting crazy right now. Dude, there's no way. You're in the wrong here. There's no way you think that to be true. Also, I'm actually hitting a flow state with the fishing. I hope you enjoyed the show. Have a toontastic New Year. Dog, I was stuck fishing. I literally had my arm in a cast. What did you want from me? I was trying my hardest. Peep. Hold on. There it is. I was about to say that should still count if I understand how hitboxes work in being a square shape despite it looking circular. Electrozap, get out of there, man. You're scaring the fish huts. Dude, you're scaring them. Stop. I need this, man. This is my only way to make money in this world. Do I just leave it here and wait? Yeah, I probably will. But I've also kind of been in a bit of a game drought, which is why Deadlock's been calling my name. It is a tragic thing to say. And it sucks, because, like, there's so many good games that have released this year. Expedition 33, Silksong. Well, I mean, that's the entire list. But that's all of them, so... And I still haven't actually played Expedition 33. I'm still right here at the beginning right now, so... Alright, if we sell all, that's value of 170 jelly beans. So do my extra jelly beans go to my house, or am I wasting money? Like, if I go to my home, hopefully they're automatically all sent to the big bank in there. But if they aren't, this is about to be very embarrassing. Alright, what do we have? What do we have? Yeah, there's 230 in there. Okay. We've got some money to our name now. I think we can finally go do that quest to kill 3 Krux. We might have the capital to do it. Look, I mean, it's a messed up game. You know what it's kind of like? The combat to this Expedition 33 game, it's kind of like, Paper Mario sticker star when you think about it. Because every attack you need to have an item to use that attack. And then you can just run out, and I don't really know what happens if you run out, but I don't think I really want to find out either. I feel like I would just... most likely to me, it would just be, yeah, that's it for you. Alright, so we're looking for any ones to defeat. You count them. Sorry, buddy. I'm a sucker for tunes. Yeah. We call that gooning now, but I suppose that it used to have different nomenclature. It's such a funny line, man. Dude, it's kind of... The older generation still uses goon for, like, the original purpose, where they're kind of saying, like, if someone's, like, a goon. As in the superhero definition of it. Sometimes my dad will see people standing on the corner, and he'll be like, look over there, it's the goon squad. And every time I'm like, how do I sign up? They seem like they know what they're doing. How would I join that one, huh? I feel like I could fit in. You'd hardly even notice different. Was that another fisherman down there? Fisherman Droopy? Okay, well, you know, that probably means there's rare fish that you can only catch here. So, like, obviously we'll go back to doing our quest in a moment. But I need to play the real gameplay for a second. Is there any game where fishing has ever detracted from the experience? And don't say Stardew Valley, because people who hate on Stardew Valley fishing, I'm sorry to say it, and I hate to say it, you're not built for video games. Stardew Valley has actually, if Stardew Valley didn't have fishing, I would never play Stardew Valley. It's all I love to do. And I love trying to catch legendary fish when I don't have the correct equipment for it. Why? Because I really enjoyed the mini game for fishing in Stardew, and I'd rather bang my head against the wall 77 times than go upgrade my equipment. That's how you know I play SaltedSlices. But, like, also, it's like a really well done system. And you know it's good, because if there's one thing I hate doing, it's glazing Stardew Valley. I actually don't like the game that much, but I will say I love their fishing system. And I know people they say the exact same thing, so don't say it, okay? Because it's just gonna upset me. Which is, how do you not like Stardew Valley? And, like, the answer is, I don't know, I just don't enjoy it that much. I like other cozy games, a lot. It's just Stardew, something about it never clicked right with me. Like, I think I'd enjoy it more modded, but then you also gotta, like, the multiplayer to Stardew, I hate a lot. I feel like you need a mod to make time go slower in multiplayer, and I know time goes faster because the idea is, well, you have more hands doing more work. But, like, in reality, what happens when you play Stardew multiplayer is one person is like, oh, I'll do all of the farming stuff. Then one person's like, dude, I want to go to the mines alone. Let me go do the fighting. So then you just kind of have to sit there and go fishing anyways. But then you don't even get as much time to go fishing because everybody else is already doing all the other parts of the game. So you're just kind of sitting there and, like, twiddling your thumbs, and then it's already nighttime before you can even really get into flow state of fishing, which I'm also not doing right now because these fish have decided to stay on the exact opposite side. They're afraid of me. Fish fear me. But I don't know, man. So, like, if you mod the multiplayer to give you more time during the day, I think Stardew's multiplayer is pretty fun. Short of that, I just don't enjoy his multiplayer. You're so messed up for that. You're so messed up. Whatever. These are free. These are free catches before they move. Big prediction on that one. Large. Directly on top. See, this is what I'm looking for. This is what I'm looking for. Oh, that's a full send. Oh, you know what? I don't even think we make it with a full send. I'm going to see how far my arm goes. I'm the goat. The fish whisperer has logged on, man. Am I really going to do this for my whole life? Yes. Actually, yes, I am. Am I going to miss 30 times in a row? This pond's trajectory is different. You have to understand. Each and every one has a different feel to it. Real fishermen of Expedition 33 would know that that's kind of how the fishing works in the game. I was going to ask if Expedition 33 does have fishing, but I guess it's kind of, like, erroneous to even ask that because you're looking at it right now. So, like, I suppose if I would open my eyes, that answers that one pretty easily. Yo, dude, I've been getting these posts on TikTok, which is about, it's about a bunch of women who are into anime, which, like, some people in the comments already have an issue with, which is absurd to me. However, the posts are about them buying figures that are, like, very goonery figures, right? And then people in the comments are like, yes, you go, pick that up. And I don't want to start a pointless gender war like this is 3rd grade, right? But how come if they buy a Gunnar figure, it's like, yes, I know you like it just because you like the character. But if I buy a Gunnar figure, a mason jar, and a radiator to put both of them upon, I'm considered strange by society. That doesn't seem right to me. God forbid I want to have a heated spot I can put it on. Like, it just makes sense to me. But apparently that makes me the weird one. As though I'm somehow in the wrong. Oh wait, that's where we acted from. Okay. Alright, let's just go back this way then. Because we gotta take out a couple of cogs anyways. We're up money still from that. That was a lot of wasteful ones though. And we didn't really get many new ones, but it did still give us a laugh point boost. So we're becoming a tank. Does this game have archetypes like that? Or is it just you level up your weapons and deal damage? I'm assuming somebody would know, obviously, because, like, you know, it's a very popular game. So I'm sure everybody has seen it. This will be a short-term assignment type of stuff your boss be saying to you right before giving you way too much before the holidays. Dude, I'm actually so happy. Wait a second, this is an Expedition 33? Turn-based combat. Beautiful Unreal Engine art style. Verso is literally right there. I'm hearing the soundtrack in my ears. Pretty sure this is Expedition 33. If this is an Expedition, I don't know. It looks the same to me. But see, like, that's definitely, isn't that? And then it says we continue after we fight everything. So I click that button and then we keep walking. I'm pretty sure I got it right. I mean, this is what I bought off of Steam. So if anything, I'm like, wait, I want to, guys, can I be included? When you guys are going around killing cogs, can we include Crunch and Berry too, guys? Let's do this. You guys are all going to join me, right? We're all going to take down this level 3 together. Dog. They sold me. They sold with me. Wait, no, help me. Wait. Come on. Help me out, man. This is a level 3. I'm not built for this world. I'm only here because I thought someone else would be helping. Don't do anything to buff me up, man. I'm okay. Well, using a water gun kind of feels like they're cheating. This must be the console port? Oh, yeah, well, I am playing on my PS4, so that's probably why. This is the last gen version. It's still pretty close. It's kind of unfair that they did 12 damage and all I've done is miss with 2 pies, but that's fine. Luckily, they just had to hit the one who's dealing damage. That's big for me. I'm just going to use the squirt one. The throwable ones aren't even worth it. You know what? And honestly, that's kind of what upsets me about it, is the fact that you just 2-shot him and I didn't deal any damage over 3 turns. And that's kind of the part of it that upsets me. But I guess that was one of my other party members, right? What's this one's name? What was it? A loon or something? Okay, don't show theirs. Like, look. I did what I could, man. Man. It's actually so embarrassing that I couldn't hit a single attack all of the turns. That's fine, that's fine. I mean, it's the action combat. I just missed the action input, so of course it was gonna... I mean, that's what makes this one different from the other ones. Don't worry, I'm here, Ladybug. I'm here to join in on the... Guys, they're spawn camping the low levels, so I can't do anything. No! Oh, man. Dude, I just need to kill a couple cogs, dude. Man, every RPG's got the quest like this. Every single one of them. Turns out not even Sandfall could break away from it. Okay, Flunky I can beat. I can beat a Flunky. Let me just stand here and wait my turn. I need to make sure I click fast, though, because this guy is going to one-shot the Flunky before I'm able to do any damage. Locked in instantly. Big that we double squirt. Good shit. The squirts combined. I'm not going to finish that, actually. That thought is going to stay firmly up here. I do need to... Let me know if my eyes are going like that way too often. It's tied to my... It's tied to my eyebrows. And as it turns out, I just move those up a lot. And every time I see it, I'm like... I guess it's because that's how I adjust my glasses without having to touch them, right? Is I just, like, move my face around. Plus, you know, I can't take my hands off of the game for a second. What kind of fake gamer would that make me if I'm not 24/7 in there, focused fully, eyes bloodshot, glazed over, can't form a coherent sentence? Okay. So let's see. Because these are still only level 2 enemies. We can do that. We can take these guys down. I'm gonna put a crimp in your smile. I'm gonna rub some dirt in your eye, buddy. What do you think about that? I hope that for once in my life this connects. It's just not right. It's just not right what they do to you. It's just not correct at all. These, if you click one of these, just know that what you're signing up for, it's just not right. It's just not correct. We have to check the ratios on this attack. I swear, don't join us, please. Okay, I know that these guys can join in and team up against you. If he joined in, I was done. There was just not a shot. I think I'm going to just have to use these ones instead, because they'll actually hit. The other ones are a complete waste of my time. Freeze assets. Please don't, man. What are you, Robin Hood when GameStop spiked? See, I remember. It is crazy that people still went back to trusting Robin Hood after that, huh? They froze your assets and didn't allow you to sell when stuff went up, and then people went, yeah, but that was probably like a one-time thing. Okay. Do I risk it all on one of these finally connecting? Yes, I do. And there it is. It's just that easy. All you gotta do, full faith in the fact that you can't miss 3 of them. Because the reason I did that, by the way, is I know I used 2 of these, so I should be leveled up there, which I do have unlocked now. Wow, congratulations. Thank you. I do feel quite accomplished. Well, we're probably gonna run back to home base here. I think we gotta re-up on supplies really quickly. I guess this is why they call it expedition, because it's kind of like about draining down your resources as you go on a quest to eventually have it reconnect. Poor guy. He didn't stand a chance. That's going to leave a mark. Me watching Invincible for the first time. Dude, what is it with shows and me not being able to keep up with them? I'm gonna say, and them never having another season. And then I realized, no, they do get other seasons. I just don't go back and watch them. But I don't know, man. Like, I watched Stranger Things seasons 1, 2, and 3, and then I did not care for 4. I watched some of season 4. But I'm gonna be so real. I don't believe that season 4 was good. I heard so many people saying, oh my god, season 4, they finally brought it all back, you know? Oh man, it was so nice. It was such a good reset to the plot. It was such a good soft reset to the plot. But I hated seasons 2 and 3. I thought both of those felt like I was watching filler, right? But then at the very least, season 4, I was excited for. And do you want to know what stopped me from enjoying season 4? I'm a bit busy right now? Who are you guys busy with? I'm just trying to... Oh, return to Flippy. Oh. Never mind. Makes a lot of sense. But, yeah, so I tried to like season 4. But anybody who watched the show, dude, what were they thinking, man? There was this whole subplot of Hopper in a Russian prison. Spoilers, I guess. Of Hopper in a Russian prison. And, like, they're constantly trying to do these jailbreak scenes of, will Hopper get out? We already know the answer's yes, by the way. And you might say, how do we already know that the answer's yes? Because they're not going to kill off one of the main characters. They would never do that. They'd have to kill off somebody new that they introduced, like this Eddie Munson character who came out of nowhere so they could kill him off at the end of the season and make you feel bad for him. While he also takes the exact role that Jonathan's character should have been having as being the outcast who's misunderstood but actually has a heart of gold, which is exactly what Jonathan Byers was set up to be from the start of season 1. Yet they completely drop his character and ditch any and all character development for Jonathan Byers going forward. And so much so that I can't even remember if it was season 2 or 3, but when they're interning at the newspaper, I believe it's season 3. Yeah, it's season 3. They're interning at a newspaper place. It's Jonathan Byers and Nancy are interning there. And Nancy goes, oh man, something crazy is going underneath the Starlight Mall. This is something we gotta write about. It might be something supernatural happening again. And, like, Jonathan's response is, you're acting crazy. What are you talking about? And it's like, Jonathan, your brother was missing, in the upside down for over a week, came back spitting up worms, and you're like, you think that some foul play could be afoot? That doesn't make any sense. It pissed me off because I'm like, dude, what are you talking about, man? Like, of course something foul play is going on. That's every single season is something foul play is going on. But they had to write him like that. And then they also introduced this half-baked, like, class idea with Jonathan, where they had him complain about, oh, man, you don't understand what it's like, Nancy. You aren't broke like my family. Which was, you know, a good callback to the fact that Jonathan was always working so hard because he wanted to be able to support his mother, who was not able to support both kids on a single mom salary, especially because her boyfriend in season 2, Bob Newby, gets dogged on, quite literally. So, anyways, I guess, you know, spoilers for Stranger Things, by the way, if you're about to watch it. Well, here's the biggest spoiler I can give you. You shouldn't watch it. Sorry. I'm a little bit of a hater, okay? And I think I'm so much of a hater because I really liked season 1. And I think that that's really what upset me is season 1 had really good horror vibes, and then everything after season 1 just kind of, it became like a shonen manga where it was just Elle raises her hand and screams really, really loud at a monster. And while she's screaming at the monster starts going, ah! And then it explodes and its head blows up and people go, wow, Elle, you saved the day. That's kind of just how every single one of them went. What's good, Cinnamon? Nice to see you. You're about to watch me take this one. Cinnamon, you better not have some, like, super powerful attack that you're about to use where you're like, look how cool I am, because that would really upset me. Squirt gun, I have higher priority. You're not getting any XP. That's huge, that's huge. Unless the Bloodsucker has joined the fray. That's massive. Ooh! Despondent Belize. One more pie. Come on. Click the pie. You know you want to. Oh, man. Now, if this connects, I was gonna say I'm happy. Unfortunately. But, hold on. Let me ban this guy real quick. Should have timed him out. It's not fair to ban him. That's not right to him. But, yeah, no, it was just like, it was a very half-baked idea with what they did for Jonathan, where they were like, you don't know what it's like, Nancy. You don't have to work as hard as I do to try and support my family. Which is actually a very interesting idea, because, like, obviously Nancy, yeah, her family was completely well off. She was just doing that for the love of the game, right? That was why she wanted, it's because it's what she wanted to do, not because it's what she had to do. Versus Jonathan, where it's more, he has to do this because otherwise he doesn't know if his family will be fine to eat, right? But then by the end of it, Nancy is proven right, which obviously she is. We know for a fact that supernatural things are going on. But they never go back to Jonathan's struggle, and then they just kind of move on from it. I need to go to Loopy Lane. Good, that's awesome, man. I need to kill a lawbot. We're very different. I think I can use this one. 6 damage, should be chill. I should still get skill points for it. If I don't get skill points, it's definitely a misplay. But I'm pretty sure I get skill points. And as long as I don't get hit here, well, it was 2, that's fine. Unless he actually does steal something when he does that, but I don't think he does. We will get 2 skill credit. And if this hits, it's big. And when it misses, that's just the way it goes. I'm so sorry I had to leave for a second, but I'm locked in now. It might be. But how are you? It's been a minute since you last properly streamed. Well, I am officially moved into the condo entirely. There's no way I'm getting double teamed by bottom feeders. Claire Obscura doesn't play around, man. This game is hard. We gotta get out of here, man. We gotta run all the way back to the playground? Yeah. Because the alternative is I get double teamed by these 2 goons, and I die. But yeah, no, I'm doing good. I'm doing good. You called me. I was ranting. Yeah, you said that in the Discord, but still, that's great. Yeah. Well, like, but it feels good to be back in streaming. So I'm hopefully gonna get back to regular streaming. This stream has felt off for me, and I just mean like my stream of consciousness doesn't come to me as naturally. He said the word come, everybody, point and laugh. It doesn't come to me as naturally right now just because it's a little out of practice. Like, I can feel all of the yapping percolation at the back of my mind, and I have been yapping the entire time, but it's really hard for me to get on a topic right now and stick on it. And I think it's because all I've been doing is I've been, like, talking with real people, and do you know how much it sucks to talk with real people, man? I mean, entertaining is a skill. That's what I'm saying. Mine's all out of whack right now. I haven't been polishing it daily like a good boy. But when you talk with real people, dude, we have a new intern at the place I work. And I'll make the most baseline joke. And you could say that he probably is just like humoring me so that I feel better, right? But every time I'll say anything, he starts laughing so hard, and he doesn't laugh that hard whenever anybody else says anything. And I'm like, dude, I appreciate the confidence boost. At the same time, I'm making the most base surface level joke based on what I said. Like I did, I'm really not working overtime to be entertaining at my job. Dude, he's trying to fuck. Well, it's working. He's got me spreading and shit. Oh, Epstein. Dude, I forgot the Epstein list was revealed somewhat. I mean, like, most of it was censored out. Do you guys think, I don't know if everybody saw it, right before the Epstein list was revealed, Ice Spice went to a SpongeBob movie reveal wearing, like, essentially just lingerie. Do you think she was trying to pre-order a spot on the next list? Like, she was trying to reserve it so that it would make sure it goes to her. She saw it was coming out and went, fuck, I'm not going to be on there, man. But hey, I knew my favorite celebrity wouldn't be on the list. P. Diddy was not on there. And I knew it wouldn't happen, man. He's not the kind of guy to do that. So I'm pretty happy. Thank God. I was worried P. Diddy might become a controversial figure. So really happy that he's still doing good. Especially because if he was on that list, dude, Kesha would have to change the lyrics to TikTok, which would be like tragic. Because you'd have to listen to TikTok. Go to Honey Haha, the laughing place on Silly Street. Okay. We can go there. We can go there. Dude, she might have been pre-firing. Host advantage. Fucked up. Fucked up. And I actually think host advantage is exactly what P. Diddy had. Wasn't on the island and Epstein wasn't in one of the parties. They were competing. Yeah, that is true. Target does not shop at Walmart. Son of a bitch. Where are we going? To the laughing place in Silly Street. Now, that's Loopy Lane, so that's not where we want to go. Punchline Place, that's not where we want to go. Where we got? Ah, Silly Street's over there. See? Reading in this game for children, aka Expedition 33. Variable hold. That's massive. That's big. That's big. But yeah, no, I mean, dude, you wanna know what artist I was thinking about the other day? Because I had a TikTok pop up. Whatever happened to Train? Train used to make the best songs to blare at TJ Maxx and never listen to anywhere else. They used to make, like, that's what their niche was. But now I swear I never hear them anywhere. And you can be like, don't lie, you were bumping Hey Soul Sister. I was not, actually. I was not at all. In fact, that was, I'm pretty sure is it Hey Soul Sister that has the line, I'm so obsessed, my heart could beat right out my untrimmed chest? Why did he clarify that, man? If somebody listened to it and went, oh man, dude, oh, it would be so romantic if he didn't shave his chest when he was saying that. My hairy, untrimmed chest. Yeah, like, it's also just not very romantic. I'm so obsessed, my heart could be right out my untrimmed chest. Fucking trim it, man. I'm sure a razor is within your budget. Fisherman Billy? Alright, well, we gotta go fishing for a little bit. But yeah, and then he also had oh, fuck. Trust me, they like to play with the hair. I just don't think it conjures a good mental image, though. My heart could beat right out my untrimmed chest. I just don't think that the mental image is quite there. I believe in you, like I don't remember it, man. I was thinking, though, that, Okay, so put yourself in this kind of situation, right? Because I'm trying to get more poetic with it, right? A little bit more romantic with it, if you will. Imagine if you were on like a picnic with me, a really nice picnic. Sun's going down. I set you down and I go, hey, baby, I wrote you this little poem just to express how I feel about you. Good gracious. Ass is bodacious. Flirtatious? Trying to show patience. I'm waiting for the right time to shoot my steez. Waiting for the right time to flash them keys. I feel like it could really... I'm trying to get more... Bro, I feel like that's really good, right? I just came up with that right now. So I'm... And that's off the dome. So I'm trying to get some dome. You feel me? I'm hoping you will. I'm sucking it right there. What are you talking about? That's what I'm saying. It's a powerful... You can't pull that out often, though. That's an ultimate move. So if you just pull it out all the time, it's not gonna... It's gonna have diminishing returns. That's just kind of how it works. But you know, tomorrow I'm gonna be streaming Deadlock. I think that might go very well for the first hour, and then atrocious for the other 3. Yeah, you gotta save that shit up. Yeah. Dude, I was so pissed off looking at the pictures in the Epstein files, though. Because, like, Winnie the Pooh was there, and I really thought Xi Jinping would be safe, man. But it turns out he was there, too. Are you allowed to say that online, or does the CCP kill you? Like, am I safe, or are they on their way right now? Is my Marvel Rivals account cooked? Are they going to delete it for that? They probably will. That's on me. I shouldn't have said that. They're going to take your stream down for real? Yep, there goes the Rivals rank, man. And I was so close to hitting Grandmaster. Dude, I've just been playing ranked, and I've been turning off my brain in ranked. It goes so hard. Did you see the Streamer Awards, though? Dude, I saw the drama about it, and I'm like... I don't know, man. My honest take on it was... Hug, you thought the popularity contest for popular streamers perhaps the worst subgenre of people in human history? Hey, nice to meet you. I'm technically a streamer, I guess. You really thought they would all get into a room and play nice together? What are you, insane? What, do you still think Santa was gonna bring you gifts? He wasn't, because you were bad this year, so you're only getting coal, by the way. Like 10 things happened that night. Yeah, so here's the ones I remember. I remember people got really upset that somebody made a joke where they called someone else P. Diddy. I remember that one. Then, like, look, but, like, it was weird because when I looked into that one, because they called Kai P. Diddy, right? But, like, when I looked into that, the community around Kai was also calling him that when he got the haircut. So, like, maybe it was tone deaf to do at the awards. I definitely agree. And also, it's a little bit of... You know, like, it was a little bit of low-hanging fruit because it's a joke that the community already makes. But, like, dog, if the community makes the joke, chill. I think it's because the Diddy documentary just released. Yeah. Sound gags affect all cogs, but they're not very powerful or tune up. Give me sound. Give me fuel, give me fire, give me... Does anybody else not know the lyrics after that, by the way? Because all I can think is... And I know that's not it. It's kind of like the Christmas songs that I'm constantly hearing all the time now. But well, I guess I'm about to stop hearing them. But every time I'm in the grocery store, all I can hear is like that. Let's take that drink, ding, bing, a long, ding, ding, bing, a long, ding. You know that one? They play that one all the time. I really... There's so many Christmas songs that I just think are not great. But at this point, they've... Then for some reason, India Love went on Save and lambasted formally phase adapts for winning. Yeah, so that one, like, look, here's the thing. People were like, he shouldn't have been nominated for breakout streamer because blah, 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 because he's been online for so long before that. And, like, as much as I was, oh, dude, you can't do that. Dude, is that fucking blackface anywhere? Sorry. As much as I understand the sentiment behind he's not a breakout streamer, dog, it's a popularity contest, and of course the most popular guy there was gonna win. And then some people were like, I can't believe Rakai didn't win, or I can't believe who was the other one? What was her name? I've seen her in clips. I can't remember her name though. It's not Vanilla. Vanilla's somebody else. Wait, was she also a breakout streamer? Or has she been around? I don't know because I've only heard about her starting this year. And even then it's in passing. But like that's the kind of the difference to me, right? Is I don't really know a lot of these people. So I don't really have a strong opinion about who should have won what. And also, did the streamer awards mean anything? Like, if you win the streamer award, does Twitch give you a special contract where they'll, like, suck you off under the table? You're allowed to show cock on stream and you'll only get a 1-week ban? Well, that's not even if you win the streamer awards. They just do that anyways. So, like, I just don't understand the care. It's kind of how I feel about everybody complaining about, don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. This is video game related. I understand a lot of the Game Award hatred where people are like, it's just a popularity jerk-off contest. I definitely agree. I think that's why Expedition swept as well as it did, is because it was just like the most popular one by far. So the judges definitely voted for it for everything that they could. Because as we know, on the Game Awards website, they say that the judges make up the majority of the vote. Audience vote is probably around 40%, if I had to guess. I don't think they give the exact percentages. But of course, Expedition was going to win everything then. It's good for them. It's good optics for them to make the most popular game win as many awards as possible. So, of course, they were going to have it win everything. But when I saw... The complaint that I got the most was the, it shouldn't have won debut indie game. And I think I'd agree with that. I think it shouldn't have. But at the same time, it already did. So, like, I'm not going to change that. Defeat too short change. There's one right there. Sorry, buddy. You look easy to... I was gonna say easy to draw, but like I'm kind of horrible at that. The Expedition Awards, yeah. Like here's the thing: I know if it deserved them? I haven't played the game yet. Is Expedition even indie? It's AA. That's what pissed me off. Was the developers say it's AA, not indie, but they didn't pull their game from the indie category. When we've seen other developers, such as the developer of Megabonk, who pulled his game from debut indie because he was like, "Hey, I've made this game, or I've made games before. It doesn't feel right or in the spirit for me to be winning it." So I was a little bit upset at that, just because I was like, you know it's against the spirit of it, but you just know you're going to win it because it's an easy award for you. And I was kind of upset about it also just because I think Blueprints deserved a little bit more at the actual Game Awards. It's just such a revolutionary idea that I would have loved to see some more recognition for it. But at the same time, I was certain Expedition was going to sweep anyways when I saw all of the categories it was up for. I've heard Blueprints was fire. Well, that's the thing. It's a very, very unique game. And I've heard Expedition's also very unique. I've played a lot of turn-based RPGs before. When I do eventually play Expedition, just kidding, I'm playing it right now. You can see the gameplay right here. It's turn-based and everything. This must be the exact same game. But I've heard that Expedition is also very revolutionary, but everything I've seen about the combat, it just looks like a very standard action combat RPG where you have to press buttons to parry with a tight frame window. I mean, if you want an early example of that, you have Paper Mario the Thousand Year Door, where you have a 5-frame perfect counter window to counter any attack in the game. If you wanted a parry-based action RPG with input commands, it also has input commands that you have to do to make your attack stronger. So the combat one, I don't, but maybe once I play it, I'll be like, no, this does it different. And I'm hoping I will, because I don't know if it won all of these awards. Heard the story is good too. Yeah, I mean, I think it's also just kind of like, no offense to other story games, video game stories have kind of been ash for the past couple years, I would say, personally. So I think even if Expedition's story isn't that good, as long as it's a competent story, I think to a lot of gamers that's like very special, because we haven't had any competent stories in so long. I'm not saying it should be that way, by the way, but I definitely do think it is that way. I shouldn't have bought that many of the other pies, but it's fine. I'm gonna be real, I don't care for game stories unless the game is about choice making. Yeah, that's another, ooh, you've given me a little something to complain about. I kind of detest, it's such a common trend now. I'm hating games that have quote-unquote choices more and more. And an example of this, it happens all the time in RPG games now. I hate the way that, and you're gonna say, well, of course you'd hate this game. It's an ass game. We're gonna remove that from the equation for a second, okay? If you look at the way Genshin Impact tells their story, oh my god, it pisses me off. Because what they do is they have two options pop up. And it's like, which choice do you want to say so that the other character will respond to it? And it will just break one dialogue option into two choices that you just click one of them. So let's say the full sentence is, I'll tell you what we should do. We'll strike at midnight. The top option would say, I'll tell you what we should do, ... And then the bottom one would say, ... We'll strike at midnight. If you're going to do that, don't even bother fucking coding that I have to click somewhere else to choose my option. Just have the story move on and have the option that I'm forced to pick anyways. Am I looking for short change or cold callers? I'm looking for short changes, not cold callers. Okay. One of these days I'll find one of them. But like, there's just genuinely zero point to do that, because you can also just make it so I left click and then my character says the one dialogue option you're gonna have me say anyways. You wanna know what game doesn't do that? My GOAT Limbus Company, speaking of which, we are getting Kanto 9 dropping tonight. Will I be playing it on stream? I don't know, I didn't play Kantos 1 through 8 on stream, so it kind of feels like, why would I start now? I'm probably just gonna play it off stream, but I might! But I might. Real Salted Slices fans know what that means. My ass is not playing on stream. Dude, I love Kanto for real. That one will revolutionize the OnlyFans market when they figure out how to can those, though. Dude, it must be so chill if that's the kind of content that you make, right? Like, if you make foot-focused content, that must be so chill. Because you don't even have to do anything. You just get to chill, like, and it's not even like it's that embarrassing, because it's more embarrassing that somebody else paid to see it. So you just get a free paycheck, and like, yeah, it's a little demoralizing, I'd imagine, but still. You gotta look after them? Yeah, but don't, I mean, maybe I don't, I'm not a woman, so allow me to speak on women's issues for a second. Don't most women just kind of like get expected to go get pedicures anyways, to like look their best, because like otherwise people online just vehemently make fun of them? I mean, I guess not necessarily the tootsies, because for the most part you can't see that anyways. But I don't know, I just kind of thought that was what we did. I'd rather sell my tootsies than show my hole for the same price. That's what I'm saying. So finally, someone who gets it. You thought I was clapping? No, man. We were talking about toes. I guess we'll just like throw a buy at them. But yeah, real quick, what is that? So Limbus Company is a game made by a studio named Project Moon. Project Moon has made 2 games prior to Limbus Company. Limbus Company is a gacha game, but it's a gacha game where story is the primary focus of it, which is very different from most gacha games. And I would also argue that you don't even ever have to gacha, because the story is easy enough to the point where, if you're really struggling with the bosses, I don't think you need... Oh, also, is like Silksong coming back, or is the window too late? No, I still want to go back and do Act 3. I just didn't feel like hopping back into it instantly for stream. But no, I definitely have wanted to. A gacha about story and not gambling. Yeah, so the director of Project Moon, because they're actually an indie company who made the game, said that they were planning on making the entire game like they made their other 2, where they just release it, you buy it, and then that's the whole game. But their other 2 games didn't necessarily sell that well, so they ran out of funding into making Limbus Company, so they decided to release it as a gacha game so that they could fund the rest of it with live service and tell the story that they wanted to tell. Which is also why I don't mind spending a little bit of money on the game every now and then. But I only do it for like stupid shit that doesn't matter, because like they have different announcers you can unlock. They don't do anything, but every now and then I'll buy them just because I really like the company that made the game. I love corporations. I fucking love corporations. But and so their new Kanto, which is their new like main story, is coming out tonight. And I'm very excited for it to drop because I really, really like their story. I just don't want to play it on stream because I haven't played the rest of it on stream. God, if all of these guys come in here and just jump on me, we're dead, by the way. But it's a very fun game. I enjoy it a lot. Please, please let them stop walking. 1, 2. I missed with the accurate one? The one that I thought I could not miss with? Okay, it's fine, it's fine. We still win this. Just got to use this one more time. And then we got to go back to... I don't remember what it's called right now. This patch is on sale right now, by the way, if you want to get it. Okay. Damn, look at that guy's jaw. What do you think he does? He probably talks a lot, is what I was insinuating. Probably is really good at yapping, is what I was saying. Guys, I don't know how much longer I've got Toontown in me, I'll be honest. No, sorry, I meant Expedition 33. Sorry. No, because it is, like, it's awesome, by the way. It's just that I'll pick it up probably. No, it's so over. The only reason I wouldn't right now is because money's tight after moving in. That's the real truth. That's kind of why I decided that I would play this today, because it's free, and I thought it would be, like, in my mind, it was a really funny bit, and then 30 minutes into doing the bit, I was like, man, this is what I locked into. But you know what? I'm gonna God is my witness. I will power through. But yeah, that's the main reason that I've been adverse to. Wait, hello? I finished the quest, didn't I? Oh, you can turn it in anywhere. Got it. Absolutely locked into the shit. Eyes red, dude. They're fucking bloodshot, curdled over. I will beat the flunky boss bot. Am I just able to click go back to playground from anywhere? Back to playground. Why do people walk? I guess cardio is good for you. That's true. Dude, it's so wild. At my new condo, I constantly see people out walking. In my old apartment, if somebody was out walking, I was like, damn, how long till they get killed? Basically, what I'm trying to say is now I live in a gated community, and I think I'm better than you. Sorry, I used the wrong word. I know I'm better than you. And now I can finally make fun of all those rentoids out there. Oh, wow, must be really nice having to pay month to month to live somewhere. Ew. Don't ask about my mortgage, by the way, because that'd be fucked up. It kind of feels like you'd be taking something away from me if you brought that up. Hey, Crunchberry. Wonderful. Here's your reward. You have frame 1 of the sound tech animation. Catch 20 fish anywhere. Reward big tune. Just for fun. I don't want that one. Medium gag pouch. For used clown cars. Or one... Okay, let's go visit Professor Pete. What'd you do for Christmas? So, I'll be honest, I'm still getting over long COVID currently, which should tell you pretty much exactly what I did for Christmas. My younger brother is... We love him. Would have been really nice if he told me when he was coming over to help move, hey, by the way, just so you know, my girlfriend has COVID, and I've been absolutely sucking face with her. That would have been really pertinent information to have before he walked over and helped move. That would have been so important for me to know. And I would have said, hey man, that's all good. Don't worry about coming over. So I've pretty much been, in fact, I went to the emergency room over it, because I really did, I thought that, like, it might have been the end of me. So I had to go to the emergency room. They were able to sort me out. They had to end up cauterizing something in my nose. And you might see, like, what the fuck happened? It's so embarrassing. But what happened is, since my nose has been running 24/7, and it's been nothing but snot falling out of it the entire time, the internals of my nose were apparently very raw. And I got a nosebleed that I went, whatever, it's just a nosebleed. And then I lost over half a cup of blood and was feeling insanely lightheaded, and they had to go cauterize a wound in my nose. And honest to God, it might have been the most demoralizing and embarrassing thing that's ever happened. Do you know how it feels to think your own nose might kill you? That was, honestly, I was pissed off that my immune system didn't just lock in. Because that's what I was saying the entire time. My roommate ended up driving me because there was no shot I was able to drive. My head was so woozy. And then after they cauterized it, she was like, yep, gonna need you to do a light cough and then all of the rest of it should come out. I did a cough. I'm not even kidding. I don't think my mouth has ever been more full, pause, in my life than after that cough. And I was like, what the fuck do I do? I've got so much blood in my mouth now. And she was like, oh yeah, let me get you somewhere to spit that. And then I spit it. It was like 4 blood clots and so much. And she went, oh damn, that was bad. I was like, okay, don't say that to me, by the way. If you're the doctor, do not say, oh fuck, that's bad. So that's the absolute. You're lucky that I thought it was funny because somebody else might have actually lost their mind over that. Where are we going? Toontown Schoolhouse. Library, Goofy's Gag Shop, Pet Shop. Library is still there. Schoolhouse is over here somewhere. Ah, there it is, there it is. A doctor looking at you square in the eyes and goes, oh fuck, that sucks. Dude, that's what I'm like, look, they're very lucky I had a good sense of humor. In fact, they laughed at one of my jokes, and I was like, you don't have to laugh at that, but I'm happy you did. Which was, they were like, do you have any other issues aside from the nosebleed? And I don't remember exactly what I said, but I just said something along the lines of, well, my head hurts a little bit, but I'm pretty sure it's because I've lost a lot of blood. You think they get trained to laugh at jokes? I think so, because I would, like, it wasn't that funny. It was something along those lines, and they laughed at it. They also rushed me in, which I felt so premium. I was like, yeah, mine is a life-threatening issue, thank you. I walked in. This is the saddest scam message I've ever read. This is so tragic. Sorry. It popped up in my peripheral vision. But anyways, I'll finish this story first. Pulled up. There are probably 20 people in the waiting room. And so I went, all right, well, I guess I'll just sit here and wait till they call me. And then I saw the nurse look at me and, like, freak out because you gotta understand, I looked like somebody shot me. There was so much blood all over my pants, all over my shirt, because every time I'd reach for another tissue or napkin or anything to clog up the bleeding, I would get it all over my face. It was just dripping that much. The nurse looked. She had like a panicked look in her eye. She picked up the phone, and then somebody walked out and was like, how about we get you seen right away? And I was like, oh, thank you. that was cool to bleed out in the waiting room, but if I must, I suppose I'll go in. But yeah, dude, so the message that I have just read is somebody who said, no, they're not gonna let me get credit. Oinks, please. Oh, Oinks, you're the goat. Oinks, you're the goat. Let's throw these together. There it is. Yeah, so the message reads, yo, I'm out right now. Once I get home, me and my crew are definitely pulling up to your next stream to show love and hang out. Add me on Discord. Do you know how pathetic you would have to be of a person to read that and go, yes, someone's gonna be rushing to my next stream? Yo, I'm with that guy's crew. He just goes to a different school. Oh, fuck, I didn't even think about that. He is probably from Canada. Oh, fuck. Hold on, we'll wait for this guy to get in here. Okay. What we throwing, man? We doing throw gags? Alright, I'll do water gag. I'll do a water gag. You want to join me in squirting them? Yes, you do. You want to get them slippery and wet, my man. Big one shot. No, you don't get it. He's going to get his crew. He's pulling up my view numbers for skyrocket to 1,000. He's like, you didn't know I am a Nigerian prince. I'm the one who sends those emails. They never rushed you. You could have like 5 broken bones. Yeah, I know. That's why I was like, wait, maybe this is bad. Now, luckily they said it wasn't too deep in. They said if it was a lot deeper of one, that it would be way harder. Oh, wait. Oh, shit. Sorry. I didn't realize you were doing something, man. I'm here. What's good? Okay, but what if the Nigerian prince is real? Though, dude, I know. That's why I respond every single time. It's why I just keep sending my social security number. And I know one of these days I'm gonna get a good return on investment. Both of us missing. I mean, like, this is why I hate the throwable ones. This is why the throwable ones are dog ass. You don't use them, man. They're beating up a tight wad behind us, and I'm over here fucking pencil pushing. Water? You're so goated for wanting to squirt with me. Thank you. Man, I've needed a squirt for quite some time. Alright. But yeah. So that was like my almost died experience. Now, luckily, I did end up still spending Christmas with my family. And you might say, what? But you had long COVID. Yeah, you remember I said my little brother gave it to me? He gave it to everybody in my family. So I still got to spend it with my immediate family. It was just like a very sick Christmas where we kind of all sat around and were coughing for a while. And sniffling. But, like, we did it together. Doug, that turned me around so much. I have no clue where I am. Okay, there we go. Dude, wait, I feel like my FOV has changed. I feel so good. One good oinks. I know you need me. Don't worry, I'm here for you. You've been looking for Crunch and Berry all your life, just say it. There's no way that you would stop there. Man, this game kind of blows. Don't say that. This game is awesome, and it only will take me about 4,000 hours of playing it straight to level this up once. So don't say that. Dude, this game is actually just kind of menial tasks, the game, huh? It must go so crazy to play this game while you're high. Or so I've been told. Guy who's tried weed once. Oh, dude, this would probably be so good if you were high. Oh, man, dude. Imagine if you had Kush. This view and Kush. This view and some Kush. Okay. Hold. Oh, I'm probably holding up the team. My fault. Let me throw this with them. What the fuck does that mean? Make him back up. Stop it. What? This viewing some Kush and his deadass one SpongeBob image. Dude. Oh my god. Does anybody else feel like this show would be so funny while you're high? And then the answer is, and then it's just like regular show. Or it's SpongeBob. Or maybe, if you're lucky, it's Adventure Time. Alright, we got our call gears. That's huge. Yeah, and also, I feel like regular show is kind of fire, though. Look, all of the shows I listed, I think, are completely fine shows. I just think it's really funny how many stoners hit the... Oh, man, could you imagine how funny this would be while you're high? And I'm like, well, I mean, like, it's still funny when you're not. So I guess I can imagine it, yes. I guess you meant specifically for while you're high. I mean, like, it does make sense, though, because, like, regular show does. You want to know what show would probably go crazy, though, from the Cartoon Network lexicon? I feel like Gumball is definitely made for it. The Amazing World of Gumball. That one was a really good show. Didn't they do a continuation of it? Did anybody watch it? Wait, how could they do a continuation of it? Cartoon Network is dead, right? Like, didn't it just die a couple days ago? Or it's about to die tomorrow or something? Turns out that running absolutely nothing but... reruns of Teen Titans Go, turns out that will eventually kill a channel. They did a continuation of it? Oh, never mind. Wait, did they still get, what's that guy's name? Nicholas Cantu? You know the one who was talking with Dream and was like, in 500 years from now, you'll be fucking dead, but they'll erect a statue of me. That might have been one of the hardest lines to drop. Dude, it's such a funny clip. I have no clue how Dream and him ended up together in a car drunk, in an Uber drunk, with him talking about how he's gonna survive fucking 500 years from now. The new episodes are fire, though. I mean, like, I'm of the idea that well-written cartoons are some of the best media made, not in like a soy jack kind of like pointing way, but in a way of the writers are so clever for making jokes that work on the level of children will enjoy the absurdity / nonsensical idea of it, and adults actually have jokes that also connect for them that kids won't get. Slash, because like here's the issue, right? When you look at adult animation sucks so much ass, man. Like it's just not good. And I'm not even saying this to like virtue signal. I'm saying it because watch an episode of Rick and Morty, and the kinds of jokes you get are like, they're 90% sex jokes slash Rick says a swear word. Which, when I was 16, went hard. If I watch it now, I don't enjoy it. Okay, you went after the worst one? Yeah, but even Family Guy does a lot of the same kind of just like, it's a sex joke. And like, they do so many of them, they created an entire character where the whole point of him is that he's just sex jokes. Glenn Quagmire. BoJack, Smiling Friends, those shows hit. That's true. Those are two exceptions for sure. Smiling Friends goes so fucking hard. And like, okay, I'm not to, you know, fucking sip my latte, put on my beanie, and sit in a Starbucks for 30 hours. I do miss season 1 of Smiling Friends when nobody knew what the show was, but only because I've always been a huge fan of Zach Hadel, aka Psychic Pebbles, and I followed so many of his projects for so long that I already knew I was gonna love Smiling Friends. But mine is not a I want it to stay underground. Mine is a I remember when I first showed my friends the show, they were losing their minds laughing at it, and it was such a fun experience to be able to show people the show because it was a different kind of humor than what they have normally seen. But now that it's popular, I don't get to show people it, which is what makes me sad. Because now everybody's like, did you see the new episode? And I'm like, yeah, I did, but I miss being able to put people on it. You know what I mean? Because now, let me put you on game. You ever heard of this little indie artist I've been listening to called Michael Jackson? You want to be the guy who puts motherfuckers on? Well, I think it's only because I was putting people onto the show, and now I can't because everybody knows the show, that it upsets me so much. Because I'm like, this used to be mean. This shit used to mean something. This used to be a place, dude. Alright. Horrible fishing, by the way. Let me just go sell these, get our jelly beans back, then we can go back to fishing real quick. That should still have put us to 50. If it didn't, yikes. Happy New Year. Enjoy the fireworks show. I will. I actually haven't watched an episode of Smiling Friends yet. It's on the watch list. The Salted Slices official review. Get ready. Here it comes. Season 1, very, very good. Season 2, very, very okay, but it definitely flanderizes a lot of the characters in a way where I was worried for the future of the show. Season 3, completely. Now, don't get me wrong. Season 2 still has really good jokes. It's just the characters themselves felt more complicated, slash felt like they had a little bit more of their own character traits and personality to them in season 1 than in season 2. But season 3, they're really back to like not making characters one note again, and I really, really enjoy it again. Again, I didn't dislike season 2. Season 2 still had a lot of really good jokes. The humor was still there in season 2. It was just the characters I didn't like as much, but I know not everybody is watching Smiling Friends for the characters. I recognize that. If you want a really good character show, it's already been mentioned. You go watch BoJack Horseman. Oh, and another, you know, there's another adult animation I like. I like Archer. I like Archer a good bit. I like some of Archer. The later seasons I wasn't really watching. And of course, you know, we gotta talk about the GOAT, Big Mouth. And of course, we're talking about adult animation. I left out the best one of all. Dude, Has Been Hotel. How could I forget about that one, man? That show is so fucking funny, dude. They're kind of a visionary for you. Remember how I said other adult shows, all they do is just swear and make sex jokes? That's kind of where Has Been Hotel is different from them, because they swear and make sex jokes with a song behind them, which is kind of what changes the whole thing. And also, it's got one of the best color schemes of all time. If you like red, black, and white, you will love Has Been Hotel. If you do not like those colors, you will not enjoy it. Has Been Hotel had a crazy premise, though, you can't lie. Yeah, I think I'm just not a huge fan of... You want to know what its animation style feels like to me? And this might be a little bit too mean for somebody who can't draw worth shit themselves to say. Me in my glass house tossing a stone, if you don't mind. The animation style kind of feels like an adult Total Drama Island. Like well, I guess I don't even mean adult, but it just feels like Total Drama Island's animation style, but with only one color palette for every character, which is red, black, and white. Which, I think that's my biggest issue with Hazbin Hotel, is the color palette for it is not appealing to me to be the exact same every single episode. That's probably my largest issue with it, is like visually I just don't like the show. I really can't speak to the writing because I haven't watched it. I've only seen other people shit on the writing online, but I'm, you know, I can't really take that as 100% my own criticism because I haven't watched it. So, but yeah, I do know that in the new season of Hazbin Hotel, some people really like, there's like a character who does some not very nice things. They do therapy, but like spelled out. You understand what I'm saying here? And people were still like, that character's actually awesome though. Dude, okay, but like, Hazbin Hotel is not adult, it's like a preteen show. And that's kind of the vibe that I got from it, because it really did feel like it was made for teenagers who want to feel like they're watching something made for adults. Oh, what the hell? Are you thinking of the wrong show? Unless it was something I said. Was it something I said that made you anxious, that made you upset? Yeah, I know songs. You have to frame for sound frame 2. But how do I unlock it? Soundtrack animation frame 3. Or 2-point laugh boost. I guess let's go get some help. No, you said the therapy shit? Oh, yeah. Dude, that's the way we should censor it. Don't, if you say grape, ooh, I hate you, man. It's also that the fucking... I'm going to say it. I'm going to say a slur. Punchline Place, hold on. House of Wiggles on Punchline Place. Let's get over there first. But it's grape at that point, just say the word. Yes. Exactly. Correct. You understand. I am getting really sick and tired of people who say "d" and "ah." Oh my god, it pisses me off so much. When I see it in a caption to a video, I go, I empathize with you. You want to say the word ass, but you're afraid of the algorithm, so you don't say it, so you censor it. When I see people in the comments say it, dog, you can just say it. Nothing's stopping you. You can just say the word. And that goes for every word. Minus a couple. No, but like, D and P are my favorite words. It's actually, it atrophies my brain so much because I saw somebody playing Marvel Rivals and unironically, their call out to their team was, this dumbass Punisher is out of position. You will be made to suffer eternally now. And why do I say it? Well, because you like slightly upset me with the way you worded something. Therefore, I think it's only apt that I'm allowed to say that. I guess it's on the other side. But like, dog, you are talking in a voice chat. Just say the word ass. It's okay. I'm not gonna tell your mom. She's not gonna take away your internet time. Just say the word. It's fine. It's okay. What do you need? Do I need to go fishing now? Some octopus ink. Buy fishing. I can do that. Dear Lord, can I go? So this game should go fishing, which is awesome for a guy like me. I'm sure it also makes it very entertaining to watch. You can say yes, by the way. It's okay. I won't be upset at you for saying that. But yeah, no, I'm just like... The censorship is going so far to the point where I just don't... If you're afraid to say a swear word, don't say the censored version of it. You received octopus ink. That's actually so massive. The one and done dream. Hold on, let's just get a couple more of these. We might as well. It's gonna move this way. Feel it? Oh my god. I can sense it, dude. I'm starting to understand. I'm beginning to believe. Oh my god, dude. I'm just so goated. Man plays game made for children. Can perform adequately. Check this shit out. Boom. Guys, look away. Just kidding. Got you. Little prank. Little prank we love to pull around here. He's acting like it wouldn't have caught anything. You know. No. We're fine. That catches it. Dude, 2026 is going to be crazy. Dude, 2026 is going to be my year, says guy who it hasn't been his year in years. Just wait. 2026 is really going to be my year. What are you going to do to make those changes? I'm just kind of hoping change falls on my lap. But it's going to be my year. And new Wolverine game. Yeah. I mean, it's made by the people who made the Spider-Man game, so it should be pretty good. I don't know. I'm worried. I feel like Marvel as an IP has been... And you might say, don't you still play Marvel Rivals? Yes, this is how I know it's been going down. No offense. I think Marvel... The more I play Marvel Rivals... And I'm still going to continue playing it after saying this, by the way. I don't think I've ever seen a game masquerade as well as Marvel Rivals does. Because Marvel Rivals acts like it's a competitive game, right? Like, it loves to masquerade like one. I'm going to be completely honest, and this is why I still enjoy playing it. It is the least competitive game in the world. There is nothing of competitive merit and or value in the game, which is fine. But, like, at high rank currently, the meta is don't shoot the enemies, because if you do, the enemy Gambit will get ult charge, and he will ult before your Gambit can ult, which means you'll lose the fight. That's not a competitive game. It is so obscenely boring. And it's optimal, but it's why I'm playing. And, like, as much as I will hate on Overwatch 2, at least Overwatch 2 isn't as much of a support ult festival as Marvel Rivals is. I do think ever since Overwatch has become Overwatch 2, it has 100% turned into more of a sit back ult after poking for a while. And it's just so boring for both of them, which is why I'm very excited to go play Deadlock. Because I've been loving playing team shooters, but I've also been feeling like no team shooters have competitive depth. Do you not just ban Gambit up in high ranks? Yeah, so I ban Gambit even at my rank. Why? Because the way the game plays right now is the better Gambit wins the game. And I'm not going to trust a random on my team to be the better Gambit. Because there's just no way that they will be. Defeat 6 bloodsuckers? Oh no, my blood has pooled elsewhere. Oh god. No, don't suck it, no! Alright, bottom feeder don't need. Cold collar don't need. Penny pincher don't need. Short change don't need. We'll find our bloodsuckers. I feel it. I feel like they were here. Who do you play? Pretty much every tank in the game. With one exception. There's one tank that I don't play because I find them to be the most brain-dead, boring tank in the game. And I'm sorry because I know a lot of people really like this character, probably because she looks like a 6-year-old. I don't enjoy playing Penny Parker at all. God, do I think Penny Parker is a boring, boring, boring character to play. Oh my god, is she so boring. But I pretty much play every tank, and it's not even by choice. I love playing DPS, but there are 0 tank players, and I still love playing tank. I'd way rather play tank than support. Support in Marvel Rivals is so brain-numbingly boring to me. And I'm happy that there are support mains out there who enjoy the game, but Rivals support is so much sit back, don't do anything active, and left-click your teammates the end. That means you play Venom, my dog. Oh, I play, yes. If my team wants to play a dive comp, I'd prefer to play Venom over Cap or Angela, but if we need the better survivability, I will go Captain America, because then I can ult to keep my whole team alive after I ult. And Cap's fun to play, but I think I have more fun on Venom because I love the right-click ult combo that one-shots through support ults, because it feels good to have agency in a game that keeps trying to take away your agency as anybody who isn't support. And honestly, I'll say it, Marvel Rivals balances exclusively around support players. And it's so insanely clear to see to everybody who is not a support player. Because support players will swear to you that they don't balance around support players, and then they give Invisible Woman the ability to shield herself for no fucking reason when she's already a strong support, and all of a sudden she becomes the #1 best support in the game. A support with 550 HP minimum who is able to heal herself and block damage while she's doing that. That's... I wouldn't do that personally. Got Luna Snow. Luna's actually not even that good anymore because they finally decided to nerf her. But it's even weirder that they would nerf her when they buffed every other support. So I don't even understand what the point of nerfing Luna is, because now Luna's just not played, and all they've done is every single game is Gambit and Invis Woman. And then if Gambit gets banned, then it's Invis Woman, Loki, because then you can have two Invis Womans. Or it's Invis Woman, Cloak and Dagger, because... I don't want to finish that sentence. There are Cloak and Dagger players listening. The hills have eyes. Because of reasons that I can't say, lest I get in trouble with the group I play with. If I speak, I'm in big trouble. Loki is a fun support, though. Loki is a fun support. I think Adam Warlock is the most fun support in the game, and that's exactly why they never let him be good. Why? Because he's a support where all that you do is aim and make plays. And unfortunately, that is not what the game wants. You're supposed to left-click your teammates to heal them and never do anything else. That's what the support role is designed for. Gambit is the one exception to that, but what does he do? Left-click his teammates while left-clicking the enemies, cleansing his team, and anti-healing the enemy. Not exactly what I would call fair design, because Gambit literally does it all. Gambit completes everything. Now, what do you mean? I love having no movement. Yeah. No, I mean, obviously, Adam Warlock would be too broken if he had any movement. Hence the reason not only does he not have any movement, but he also constantly has to get nerfed because one Adam Warlock player was spotted having fun in top 500, and it pissed off Guang so much. He was seen shaking with rage. Dude, was that fucking blackface? What the... Dude, Expedition 33 is pretty good. That's it. Another 17 awards to this game. Please buff Mr. Fantastic. Still my only Lord to this day. And you might say, how can you say you play everybody if you don't have them Lord? I'm going to give another take real quick. If you're a Lord farmer, you are one of the biggest losers in the entire game. Now, I'm not saying if you go around getting Lord on a bunch of different characters, you're a loser. Far from it. And I don't want it to be misconstrued as that. I don't think you're a loser if you go for Lord on characters the genuine way. Lord farmers, I'm talking about people who queue up for quick play games and say, hey, guys, let's all not shoot each other. Let's all not kill each other. So we can keep making sure that we can all get Lord on our characters. And that pisses me off, dude. It pisses me off, because I'm not saying Lord has to mean something. I'm just saying you're wasting the time of other people who want to queue up and play the game by doing absolutely nothing. And that's all they do, because if you get healing, what's the point of Lord then? People like the icons. People feel accomplished for... You want to know what it is? It's this fucking results-oriented society that we live in. If you'll allow me to go on a tangent. No, but in truth, the big issue is... You see it all the time with gaming things. The point of something being rare is that it's a little bit uncommon to come by, and so it feels special when you see it. And people will always find a way to make it as unspecial as possible, and then be upset once they've acquired the thing that they made easy to get. People will say, anybody else kind of feel like Lord is pointless now after they have done nothing but sit in lobbies and left-click the enemies with their healers healing up so that everybody can get Lord. They will do that and then unironically say, does anybody else feel like Lord doesn't mean much anymore? It doesn't mean anything because of you. Shit was made to mean something. And then people went, ooh, how can I farm it as fast as possible? Every single time I have a Gambit on my team who has Lord, it tells me that I have to ban Gambit because the way that they got Lord was not by playing the character. Because if they were playing the character, they would not have Lord right now, because it takes longer than that to get Lord. But it's obvious that what they were doing is going into quick play, saying, can we farm for icons, and getting their icon, and they have no idea at all how to play their character. And it's just so sad to me. And you want to know where else you see this in gaming? And this is where I'll get on my soapbox, because I'm so sad that I understand that it is a children's game, right? And I understand that what I'm about to say is you're going to go, dude, they literally don't mean anything. It's literally a palette swap, which is true. Pokemon does this with shiny Pokemon. In every single game, they come up with 37 new methods that make getting a shiny easier and easier. And I understand that people don't like hunting for 1,000 hours to get a different color of the Pokemon. But at the same time, it's a different color of the Pokemon. It doesn't mean anything. Therefore, there's no reason to make it common, because it doesn't mean anything. But it does at least be like, oh shit, somebody got this when it's rare. You know? It means at the very least, oh man, you got so lucky to get this. But now all it means is, oh, they probably hatched about 300 eggs. Well, that's one gone. Damn. Dude, this bloodsucker farming is so boring. Can they please... Where are they? No. No! No, let me in! Let me in! Let me in! Okay, we're good, we're good. I hope we're good. I hope we're good. Yes! That's massive. What are you using? I'll match you. Throwing a pie? I will throw a pie as well. Man, I love this skin for mail. That's what I'm saying, dude. Honestly, Expedition's better than I thought it would be. I clowned on the art style, but looking at it in person, I actually don't mind it at all. It makes me feel like an idiot for saying, oh, it just kind of looks like generic Unreal game. This looks good. I'm fucking, like, you see me throwing it back there. I mean, I didn't know Verso had that kind of motion to him. No. I need the bloodsucker. Please. Alright, good. Vampires be like, I want to suck you off. I don't know why they do that, though. Anybody want to join? Anybody here for a good time? Not a long time? Don't worry, I'll wait. I understand. Throwing a snowball. Squirting my water. Yep. Good squirts. We love a double squirt. Big one-shots. But, you know, I think gaming in general has moved more and more towards instant gratification. And I think it's for the worst of most games. That's why shiny Pokemon aren't allowed to be special. It's why it's just so much of it is... We have to cater to the people who don't want to put in any time for a grind. And honestly, I think Lord farming lobbies, and this is going to be a not popular take, by the way. Lord farming lobbies, if you are found to be in one in Marvel Rivals, and you're intentionally participating in Lord farming, they should just strip away your Lord. It's not like you earned it anyways. Just reset the progress. Because clearly it doesn't mean anything to you, because all you're trying to do is farm it out and not play the character. So just fucking skip it anyways. You might as well. That's just so unlucky. That's just so... And we got Mikey with us now. Oh, man. Eviction notice. Oh, I thought now that I owned, I wouldn't have to deal with that, dude. The attacks in this game are mad creative, though. The Expedition devs went crazy for this one. Squirting. I'm down to squirt with you. I would love to squirt together. Dude. It's kind of tact... No! It's fine. 2 bloodsuckers is fine. I mean, it would have been nice if we would have waited so we could get the other one, because I think he's still going to get a turn, which isn't quite fair to me, because he entered late. If you show up late, you deserve to not be allowed to have a turn, but let's see if he gets one. I knew you would, and if this hits me, I'm going to be even more upset. Ah, that's fine. I don't mind if it hits my fellow man. As long as Crunch and Berry, the best cereal known to man, stays alive, I'm chilling. I have to keep using this one, because it's like all I got. I don't want to just get +1 throw point. You Oh, if you guys kill before I get to throw mine, I'm gonna be mildly peeved, but not that peeved because this is still a children's game. Expedition 33 is made for a little bit. Yeah, nice misses. Yeah, nice misses. I knew they couldn't do it. What can I say? Salted Kyle, how's it going? Oh my god, you got the Duolingo bird with you? Damn. What does that mean? You learned how to speak gamer? Does that mean you can say as many slurs as you want? I'm pretty sure that's all the gamers do anyways. Yep. Squirt with me, boys. Sticky note. Me and the boys squirting at our enemies. I don't think that you had to use your water one, but I guess they probably wanted more points. Fuck him up. Fuck him up. I was about to go into family ties. Dude, it's actually so messed up. Because, like, okay. I was thinking about this the other day. I think that rap music's a little bit fucked up for me to listen to. But I mean it because my favorite thing to do with songs is sing along. But it's very dangerous for me because there's a very certain word that appears quite often that I am under no circumstances allowed to say. And because of that, it's like, it's fucked up because there's so many songs where I'm like, damn, this one's so good. And then I listen to it and I'm like, all right, that's their part. Damn, they have a lot of lines in this song. Wish I could get one. But yeah, because I was watching someone, dude. Oh my god! I was just about to say I was watching someone play Deadlock earlier because I want to get into the game. I really, really want to get into it. Like it looks so fucking fun. I sing along, but I go quiet when they say, "Yeah, no." I hold the mic out for the rapper to take that part. I'm like, "You got this one, man. That's all you." You wrote it. You sing it, my man. But I've been watching more and more Deadlock streams because I really, really want to learn the game. And I was watching this one guy play, and he was asked what his top 3 games are right now. And he said, I only play 2 games, and I think they're both really good. And I was like, oh, okay, well, I know Deadlock's about to be one of them because he's been streaming it for 6 hours, so surely Deadlock's one of them. And then the other one, after Deadlock, I held my head and I was like, no! He went, the other one that I really like, I've been playing a bunch of Rust. Rust and Deadlock is your only 2 games? No! You can't do that to yourself, man. That's a cry for help. That's drinking straight absinthe at 2 p.m. on a Monday. No! You're not built for that. Your body can't last. Rust in 2025 is unbelievable. I know the kind of slurs that they let rip are, like, they're coming up with their own slurs over there. It has to be the case at this point. And yet again, I recognize, bro, I hate you so much. Fucking, you and my parents, welcome to the club. Get in line. They had dibs on that. So, what's next? Oh, you're a disappointment? Been there, heard that, buddy. What are we on to? Use clown cars. Okay. Thanks to you, I've been playing Deadlock all day today, and I want to die. You want to know what the funniest part is? I saw that there was a little patch today that buffed Bebop, which I just thought was really funny because I told you to come back on the premise that Bebop was nerfed, and I just thought that was really funny of them to do. Like, that's actually an A1 move by Valve. That's really, really funny. Buggers were listening in, and they were like, we got him. Rebuff the bot. He needs it. Use clown cars. Or at least that's what I heard. Like I said, I'm not really too tuned in because I'm only watching it on my second monitor while I'm at work, so I'm not 100% aware. But I just saw a Bebop man that was saying that he just got better today. So, like, I was assuming that meant there was a patch today. Unless they released one new item today that has changed stuff for him. Well, where is... Does anybody see it? Dude. Oh. Mary's Go Around Travel Company? Is that the one? No, I'm looking for used clown cars, man. Oh, I saw clown cars, I think, for a second. It's impossible. Use clown cars. It's this way. I do as the arrow guides and not a thing less. Well, you know, we might as well kill a bloodsucker while we're at it. It's not even Bebop that's driving me up the wall. Is it Victor? Is it Victor? Is it Victor in the fact that you can't kill him? They just have multiple purchasable CC and silence items now? Yeah, it seemed like you have to get a debuff remover if you want to play the game. Especially if you're somebody who wants to get up. So Hayes is 100 times worse than she ever was before. Yeah, that sounds about right. Well, I also know they have an unstoppable item or something like that that you can buy now that makes you unstoppable for a bit, and Hazes will just pop that and then use their ultimate. I don't know if that's been in for a while. Dude, is that fucking black? Sorry. I will say it every time. She just pops out of invis, sleep, silences, stuns, and you're dead. Yeah, I mean, it's honestly, Haze players need to be studied. That's kind of how I feel about it. And I don't know if you play this character, so if you do, it looks good when you play them. That's kind of how I feel about Wraith players, too. Every time I see a Wraith, I'm like, oh, you're going to sit back, left-click, and kill everybody. I think I just don't like left-click carries. I think that they bore me, because it's like, it's such an interesting movement-based game, and all you want to do is sit there and left-click. Which is like, you know, if that's how you enjoy the game, that's how you enjoy the game. But Wraith was who I played when I was first learning. She was one of the 3 that I first played. Because I was like, oh, she's easy. And I still believe that. I do think that she is easy. 4 clown car tires by fishing. Yep, I can do that. I can definitely do that, yeah. Oh, it also looks like Lash is really good right now. But you know what? Honestly, I feel like it's a game that's very good when Lash is good. And I do say this with a lot of bias on the fact that Lash has one of my favorite character designs. And his voice actor is so... You can't stop the Lash. I fucking love Lash so much. He's actually one of the best designs in any team shooter. And I will not be taking... You guys remember Paladins? High-Res Studios does it. Oh, man. And it's funny to say that because I played Paladins. I actually do think Paladins had a lot of merit in existing. But unfortunately, it's like they did the dumbest release of all time. That's how I feel about Battleborn too. I think Battleborn had a lot of merit in existing, and proof of that is the fact that Deadlock exists. But you want to know what Battleborn's issue was? Randy Pitchford. I mean, you gotta be stupid. You gotta be so stupid to market your MOBA team shooter like it's an Overwatch competitor and release it at the exact same time that Blizzard is releasing Overwatch and everybody in the world is caring about Overwatch. You just have to be dumb. There's no shot that neurons are firing right up there if that's what you're doing. Because obviously people are going to play the Blizzard one. This was before the breast milk incident. People liked Blizzard then. Now, well, Bobby Cockdick and the breast milk incident happened. So they're not as in good graces unless you played Diablo 4, which is honest. It's just like a surprise to me that Diablo 4 even has a player base. And like maybe it is a good game, but at the exact same time, what are we doing here? They have $90 mounts in that game. Don't you play World of Warcraft? Yeah, but that game only has $90 mounts. That's completely fucking different. Don't you dare try to point that out like you've got some gotcha. We all know that the difference is one's $90 and the other one is a $90 mount, man. That's absurd. Also, you can't get WoW tokens in Diablo 4, so it's completely different, and so therefore, you know, I don't have to listen. But that is actually kind of true. WoW tokens are... I mean, it's just such a good way to make players want to play your game 24/7. WoW gold farmers are so funny. It's such a mindset that I don't know if I could ever get into. Check this shit out. A hunter stalks his prey. Never mind. The lonely gooner does not stroke his shit at night. I don't know why I thought that would hit. It's supposed to be more like... here, and then that's going to hit perfectly because it's going to keep going. It's not going to keep going, by the way. She's just going to take a little step, so we'll just throw that there then. Okay, big. This is huge. No! No! Ah. It's fair enough, but still. Alright, Matt. So we have one final cast, and I would love to get one final fish. Right there. Oh, you guys thought I was aiming for this one? No, I was just waiting for that one to walk over. Dude. Okay. Maybe Expedition doesn't deserve the awards. This game actually is really good. I kind of get it now. I really thought I wouldn't. I'm locking in with it now. I'm starting to get invested in the characters. I'm really starting to feel this one. What if I actually did? Like, what if I pivoted to being a full-time Toontown content creator? Not that I know what that game is, obviously. But what if that was the pivot? And then we could go into Club Penguin after that. Oh, baby. How's that task coming along? What did you give me now? Crack up auto repair. Loopy lane. You think you're so funny, Matt. I think you're so funny. I'm so into Smite, but I never got into Paladins. When I played Smite, I played exclusively one character, but honestly, I just didn't like it as much as I liked the League, which is probably the saddest sentence I've ever said, so that one stays between us. No, but the only character I played when I played Smite was, I played nothing but Cupid. Well, I should have asked you to guess who I played. But I feel like, I hope I give off the vibe of a Cupid player. Cupid was so funny, man. People got so pissed when you lock in Cupid, and that was the only reason I would play him. I love Smite, but all my friends played League. I was so sad. Alright, fine, we can do that one. Cupid was so fun. I just love characters that piss off the enemy to lock in. Make me so happy. I love, but also, by the way, the second anybody else locks in a character against me who's annoying to fight, they might as well just be the IDF strongest soldier. I don't respect them at all. I stopped playing Smite years ago, though. Yeah. As did most people. Good combo, good combo. This guy's blood was definitely sucked. Alright. Another untouched dub for us. Defeat Bloodsuckers. I already did that. I never played Smite, but I have friends that played, and I always got to watch them. It was entertaining. I think Smite was fun until a point. And now we have Smite 2, which... I mean, they're following the Overwatch 2 school of design, which is the, we don't really have... Wait, where do we have to go? Toontown Central, just defeat 6, level 3+. Got it. But now they're doing the Overwatch 2 level of design, which is... This is the second game. You can tell because we stapled a 2 onto it. The first one is gone, by the way. Don't ask what else is different, because unfortunately, we don't have an answer. Yeah, give the people what they don't want. Yeah. 17 more Avatar The Last Airbender skins. This will keep our game alive. No, I'm down to pie it. This is gonna be so embarrassing when we all miss. Oh, fuck, dude. Oh, no. Oh, God. They got the cogs laughing at us, man. They're straight up... Oh, dude. I can hear them cackling. Red tape? No. Alright, I'm gonna squirt him this time. I'm not missing again. See you guys in hell. I'm squirting. You can try to throw if you want, buddy. No, wait, but I'm not gonna get a hit in. Fuck! I shouldn't have been here. Oh, what a waste of time. Ah, what a waste of time. Oh, the telemarketer is only a level 2 bot. Avoid that at all times. So are you playing with other people? Is that not how Expedition works? I thought it was all about teamwork. These are the other people on the Expedition. The 34th one, by the way. I'm imagining. Do the Expeditions count down or up? That's probably a spoiler. I'm gonna guess down because that feels like it would be a plot twist. You won't be able to convince me otherwise. Because I saw people saying I haven't played Expeditions 1 through 32, and I was like, what if it goes the other way? What if these are like the last people who can go on expeditions, and so they're all dying out or something like that, and it's counting down, and this is the 33rd expedition until they're out of people to send. Until the IDF runs out of soldiers or something. Don't answer that, by the way. Don't respond. Do the speed trying not to laugh face. It's the only way you cannot spoil it if I'm correct. But if I am correct, just know if they try to do that reveal, I'll be like, it wasn't that obvious. And why do I think that it might be like the last people? My guess is, and again, I know nothing about the story, but the world from all of the other screenshots I've looked or seen looks very desolate aside from the people we're playing as. So I'd imagine like things are falling apart and they're going on an expedition for a reason to like try and either save humanity, maybe find a new habitable spot to live or something like that. I'm not 100% sure. This is just like what I'm picking up from the fact that it looks a water cooler. Actually, I'm a little bit cooler, thank you. But that's just like what I'm picking up from the plot that I'm seeing here. Based off of what I'm seeing with the cogs and how they're invading, I'm assuming that's what these expeditions are for. I'm hoping that I'm right though, because then I'll see it happen and be like, we all saw that coming. What are some other predictions I can throw out? Well, one thing that I'm nearly certain of. I'm nearly certain of it. And this is metagaming. You know, like if you've ever played D&D with somebody, I'm about to be the worst D&D player of all time, where you can base it off of like the dungeon master's reaction to stuff. The way that people talk about make sure there's no spoilers, make sure there's no spoilers, some character dies for sure. Somebody in your main cast dies. Because there's no other reason that people would be like, we have to be tight-lipped. Now, do I have any idea who it is? No, I don't even know all the people in my party. So I could not even begin to fathom a guess. The only name that I know is Verso. But I highly doubt that Verso dies. Because I'm pretty sure he's the main character. Now, if they do kill the main character... Well, I was about to say a spoiler for a game that I really enjoy. But I played it on stream, so it's all fair game. And that means you're a fake fan if you didn't know this. Alright, now everybody cover your ears for a second. If they do kill the main character, they would love Persona 3. Because then they'd be like, holy shit, another game can do it. And goddamn right it can. And it does it well. I really like the way they do it in Persona 3. In fact, Persona 3 actually just has a lot of... Yeah, I really like Persona 3's story. I just like it because it doesn't feel like they're as afraid to take the risk of killing off characters. Where so many RPGs have been playing it safe for so long. But that's also why it's my guess for Expedition 33 that one of your characters does die. Because if people are praising the story as much as they are, I feel like it has to break conventions. And a convention that has been a staple for a while now is that your party members are for the most part safe. That's been a very conventional staple for so long in the RPG scene at this point, because it used to be that RPGs weren't afraid to kill off your characters, but then people started getting really sad playing them, so they were like, all right guys, let's stop killing off so many. So that's my other guess, is that somebody in your party dies. Then what other guesses do I have? That's pretty much it. Is that like the expeditions are opposite of what you'd assume, and that somebody in your main party dies. Aside from that, I don't really have any other huge guesses. No, my guess is, and this is me basing it off my Persona 3 one, because the deaths of characters in Persona 3, I like really felt them, and I really enjoyed the game because of it. My guess is it's going to be somebody likable, because my favorite character in Persona 3 was the one that got killed off. And I don't think that was an accident. Because he was the character who felt like he needed redemption the most, and I was so happy to try and see him get redemption. And the fact that his final action was one trying to redeem himself made his death very tragic, and I enjoyed it a lot, and I thought it was really well done. So my guess is it's going to be somebody likable. Because otherwise, if it's somebody that, like, most players don't care about too much, who gives a fuck? No offense, you know, like, sorry you died or whatever, but, like, it's a video game, right? So at the end of the day, if it's not a likable character, what's the point? And you might say, well, of course they're going to be likable, they're part of your main party, but, like, there are definitely RPGs where there's a lot of main party members that aren't for everybody because they embody different personality types. but I would imagine it's going to be a likable character. Because if it isn't, yet again, it just wouldn't hit, it wouldn't feel like anything. But again, this is me metagaming Dungeon Master style, so I'm not going to say that that's 100% true. It's just based off of the way people talk about the game. I'm assuming that that's going to happen. Do I have any other assumptions? Not really, because I don't know much else about the story. So if I play it on stream, I'll definitely be giving a bunch more theories the entire time while I am playing it. But like as of right now, I don't know too much else about it, aside from for some reason we're going on expeditions and it has the number 33, which implies that the numbers are somehow important. Now, granted, maybe I'm completely wrong about the numbers counting, and maybe it's just like your squad number is 33. You know what I mean? It's not like oh, this is the 33rd one, or, well, if it would be counting down from what? Maybe 100? Maybe they made like 100 squads to go out. But anyways, maybe it was like there's 100 squads that are sent out, and we're just the 33rd one. I don't know. But yeah, that's pretty much all of my knowledge that I currently have of the game, which is to say not much. Where's the fisherman? Also, we didn't really get anybody special here. Party planner, doctor, fisherman, fisherman. There they are. Sorry, they were blending in so much. They were just such a short queen. I know that's rich coming from me, but I'm tall where it matters. My heart. And my feelings. Well, let's go fish a couple more, why don't we? 20 more fish. I deserve it. I wonder how many jelly beans we're up to. This just feels so much more efficient to me, by the way, than playing the minigames. No offense. I'm sure the minigames, some people enjoy them, but like the minigames, I do not enjoy. Well, I don't enjoy them because nobody else plays them. So it feels like I'm playing Mario Party alone, and if I wanted to do that, brother, I had a whole childhood for that. I'm not looking for it again. I've already got that. I've already locked in on it. Oh my god. Oh, I'm so trash at it. But you know what? The saddest part is, so is the other guy. And we're both just kind of sitting here whiffing everything. Nerd. I got it. And then we throw this one like right here. Dubs. Oh, beautiful cast by him as well. I mean, we're both kind of going crazy there. What a cast. I mean, what a goal. What a goal. Yep. New record on that king crab. I felt it. Rod felt a little bit heavier. Oh, and my fishing rod did too. Suppose now that we're on the topic. Yeah, I wish I had other predictions I could give out for Expedition 33 before I, like, play it for real. Because this is obviously just the prologue that I'm playing here. And it's, I mean, it's pretty good. I'm pretty gripped so far. I really don't understand what Verso's goal is here, aside from stopping the cogs, obviously. But, like, aside from that, I'm not 100% sure what I'm looking for here. Dude, isn't it fucked up that I'm, like, actually getting invested in playing this? Game might be good. Game might be good. Expedition 33 is kind of one of the games of all time, I'll say it. 17 more awards going their way. But you know what is the craziest part? I'm not even looking forward to the combat. I just want to go catch more fish. Which is kind of like my combat. Because I'm fighting tooth and nail to catch these bad boys. Alright, bad cash, bad cash. Check this out. Right there. To catch this one as it was moving over, exactly as I said. Right there. That should be perfect. Huge. Except it was just an old boot, which makes it slightly less huge. No, you're moving so far forward. No, please give it to me. Yes. Okay, another old boot. Awesome. It's all that's left in the water. I've overfished. The population has gone extinct. Don't give me that trout like it's anything special. I know how you work. Oh my god, can we fucking stop with the boots, though? Did I do something wrong? Did I pollute the ocean? I don't think so. Pretty sure that was mankind. And I know that they knew they could not change society. So instead of reflecting on themselves, they blamed the beasts. I'm 100% aware of that. What was I up to? Doing something. 6 level 3 plus cogs in Toontown Central. How big is the map? Oh, but I'm not in Toontown Central, so I have to go back. Oh, that's why it wasn't counting. How do I get back up there? Am I stuck down here? Is it impossible to leave? Oh, no. I was just messing around, guys. Obviously. We all know that I was just playing. Throw one of those there and be on my way. A little something to remember me by. That white stain on your shirt. I did that. You're welcome. What can I say? I just get a little bit excited. Oh my god, what an arm. Dear lord. Any baseball teams looking for a new pitcher? Oh my god. Wait, he's so goated. I mean, I'm hitting nothing, by the way. Accuracy I don't have, but like in terms of just, you know, sheer distance. Yeah, I would love to help you, except for the fact that I'm lying. Not again. I'm sorry. I know it was your nice dress shirt. Help? Dog, I can't help. I'm so fucking weak. I'm promising you if I show up, you would die. You don't want me there, man. You don't. Especially because I also need to go fight in Toontown Central. And, like, no offense, you know, I'm sure that they're doing their best. Bean counter? Isn't that one episode of iCarly where they had to guess how many jelly beans were in the jar? I remember it. Isn't it so weird how every time you watch iCarly, when it gets to who created the show, it's just like a blacked out screen, like it was on the Epstein files or something. Isn't that so weird? Why did they do that? Just says like the show created and directed by, and then it's just a black box there. And I don't know why. Same thing goes for Victorious. I don't get it. I swear when I was a kid, there was somebody who made that show. Drake and Josh too. Like what happened there? How come it feels like it's just gone? Is it lost media? Does nobody know who made the show? It's just so weird. You'd think they'd want to take credit for it. Unfortunately, you know, this is how we exist. Dude, okay, but like, how did he actually convince the higher ups at the network when he? Because the shows he directed had a lot of shots of a certain body part that he might have had a proclivity towards. Some people call them grippers. Some people call, you know, there's a bunch of different names when you go for them. How do you possibly get that past a board of directors and go, no, trust me, it's because kids will think this is funny? Because that's actually insane. I mean, I guess they just didn't care, right? Because it's so, it feels so obvious looking back. But I guess some people say hindsight is like 2020 or something. Which is crazy because it's actually almost 2026. So get on that. Maybe change it. I don't know. Just thinking. How come there's nobody here? These streets are too empty, man. They're all dead already. Level 2? I don't need a level 2, man. It's just said get level 3 pluses. Finally. Finally, man. This is what I was looking for. Alright. I think we want to finish leveling up our squirt gag, because we should get the water gun after this one. Well, it might be 1 squirt, 1 flower, 1 throw. But I don't know if I've got the health to tank that, and I need to hit my throw. Especially if you're going to deal 5 damage. I mean, who do you think you are, man? Alright, that's fine. If we hit our throw, this is big. Oh, I didn't realize someone was on their way in. Don't worry, I missed on purpose so that they could get their attacks in. Shred, I just wish that you wouldn't. Dude, why is it always 5 damage, man? I don't have that kind of health on me. Alright, what are you going for, Lucky Truffles? I'll match you. Squirting? I would love to squirt together. Dude, squirt just feels so much better than throw. Because every time I try to use throw, it just fucks me up. Also, I don't know how I unlock the sound. I click to earn them, and I still don't know where I go to get them. But that should have been one new squirt gag for me. We love to see it. Now, I've got to throw more throwing ones, but every time I try to get throw up, it doesn't work out, okay? It's just not for me. You got a call gear, good for you, man. Alright. Now I'm looking for another level 3. Not level 3. Dude, this expedition game is harder than I thought it would be. I thought it was just like, you know, all turn-based combat is easy. But it turns out there's a huge kind of meta to do I take the chance on the idea of my throw missing because it's lower accuracy? That is kind of tough, man. Wait for you to walk in. Throw with me. Join me in the throwing. My man. It's just every time. It's just they might as well not even be in the game. It's just, I really want to level it so bad. I really, really do. And it's just never going to work. And it's just not going to work at all. We will throw together. I mean, it has to hit, right? Thank you. Dude, if I died because of another throw miss, Toontown headquarters would have heard of this. Throw gags they're just not worth it, man. Big damage that never hit. You are a throw-only gamer, Steel Blue Cat? We need to study people's minds. They're just not understood yet. Yeah, but when it hits, it does double the damage, and it hits once every 3 turns. So if you think about it, I'm dealing 002 while you're dealing 111. So mine's actually better. It's just, I mean, that's absurd. I could not get into that mindset. Oh, wait, no, guys. Don't kill him yet. Don't kill him yet. I'm here. You guys take this one. I'll be in for the next one. I hope it doesn't kill me, though. Steel Blue Cat, we're going to be using a squirt gag, by the way, just so you know. I'm squirting. I'm shooting my squirter. Lucky Truffles, I'm not inviting you to my birthday party. Just so you know, you just got your invite revoked, and I'm calling your mom about that. Because, why? We had all squirt locked in. This gamer needs squirt upped. I want squirt upped. And you go, ooh, this is a good opportunity for me to actively cuck 2 people in front of me? What, you needed an audience? Watch what I'm about to get. Yeah, I'm sure happy I was there. Thanks for the participation trophy. I'm gonna go run in here and heal up. But it kind of makes me sick. Oh, it doesn't work that way. Oh, okay, never mind. I'm gonna walk out and join that level 3 fight that they were doing then. Steel Blue Cat is over there, which means there's a level 3 over there. Why? Because they're level 3 gamers. Alright, I'm on the way in, guys. Don't worry, I'm almost there. I can't wait to join in on this fight. Alright. That was cool. I really enjoyed the part where I was almost about to join in. Dude, it's just everyone thinks they're too cool for me. And it's saddening, honestly. Yeah, them celebrating in front of me, really, it just, like, hurts my feelings. Because you could have invited me. We could have all just had fun together. You decided that I wasn't worth it, and that's fine. I need to defeat a 2+ story cog building. Yeah, well, I need a baddie wearing Cookie Monster pajamas. We all need things in this world, man. It's a question of will they happen. I need help. Wait, I might be fine. I can live 1 attack. Oh no, I can't live 1 attack. Oh, and it's just the worst. It's the worst move in the game. It's just not good. Yeah, whatever. Hit me for 2. See if I care. Steel Blue Cat, we need to deal some damage. How did you just fall asleep right now? That doesn't make sense to me. I'm joining you guys in Team Squirt. I hope yours hits. Mine would never. See, we're very lucky that I decided not to throw. Because just so we're clear, if I decided to throw there, it would not have hit in a million years. That's just the way it works, okay? They know me. I don't think I'll ever level up my throw gags. This skill tree is brutal. By the way, 400 points. I wish that this game, Expedition 33, of course, I wish that it kind of like... What's a good way to put this? I wish it had never shut down whenever it initially shut down. Because I would love to see my original account and how far I made it. Because I know I played this game when I was a child. Expedition 33, of course. And I just can't imagine myself sitting down as a kid and getting 400 points worth of any gag. Like, maybe I did for one of them. And that was the best I ever did. Oh, wait, still don't have a quest here, that's right. I was gonna go check something, though. I don't remember what it was. Well, I guess we can still re-up on gags. No reason not to. We can sell our, squirt flowers, because there's just no reason to hold on to them. If we don't have a larger thing to hold on to it with. Is there no faster way to get back? Health. I mean, I guess you could just do some of the... Choose what to buy. Delete those. Buy 5 of these. Buy 10 of these. Well, you know what? Maybe not 10. Oh, no. Because here's what we'll do. We'll drop those. Then we'll get 5 of these. Then we'll get 10 of those. And then we're done. And then we're all good. What can I say? When it comes to econ maxing, I understand it. But yeah, I wish I just don't imagine. I mean, my attention span as a kid was so bad. I played MapleStory constantly as a child. And I had found my original account, and I had signed into it, and I had found my original character. I was like level 12. So I don't think I was like a smart kid when it came to playing games. All I remember is a construction area that had an octopus, and I would spend all of my days in that area trying to get the octopus to drop as a pet. That was all I would do. And I got it to drop as a pet, and I was just like, yep, I beat MapleStory. Congratulations to me. I've done it again. God damn. Look out, Shohei Ohtani. I'm coming for your spot. I'm so ready for it. I'm so built for it. Are we still allowed to gamble on real life things, by the way? Or have they cracked down on that? Dude, it doesn't make sense to me, by the way, that you're allowed to advertise sports gambling during an active sports game. It just doesn't feel... It feels like that's a conflict of interest, right? To be able to say, hey, download... Because there's DraftKings, there's... What are the other ones? DraftKings is the one that I normally see the ads for. And, like, the kind of stuff they have you bet on is, oh, will this hockey game break out in a fight by the end of it? Obviously, it's hockey. That's the point of the game, is to watch people fight on ice. And every now and then they hit a puck around. It's just that, like, throw gags are the worst gag in the game. It's just, like, the sooner that you get to understanding that, the happier you'll be as a person. You have to recognize within yourself that throw gags are not made to be used. Watch. Another miss. Don't think that redeems it for even a second, by the way. Alright. That redeems it. I'll allow that one, though. I will definitely allow that one. But yeah, I don't know, man. It just... And, you know, I'm probably not one to be talking because it's like, don't you love talking about gambling all the time? Yes. But I think part of it is, like, I'm talking about it ironically. I think it's kind of tragic that they're just allowed to advertise gambling during sports games in which also, like, children are watching. Like, I don't know, man. It just feels wrong that they're allowed to do that. I personally would not allow it to be the case. Oh, you guys are showing up when he's got 1 HP. Don't worry. My throw gag is just about to connect, guys. I'm feeling so lucky about this throw gag. If you go first... Okay. Wait. Are you healing me? He's the GOAT. He's the GOAT. Bright red deer. Shit. Don't mind me getting on my knees and spitting on my hands or whatever. Took that one from Spoopy Joseph when we were playing Marvel Rivals. I'm going to accredit the MLA source when I'm going to use it, okay? I'm nothing if not someone who knows how to cite my sources. Hence the reason I didn't go to college. Why? It's just, look, I'll be so real. I actually despise doing research papers so much. You forgot date of publication? This is precisely why I didn't go to college. Now I know. I feel even more vindicated currently. You are currently in Loopy Lane. Loopy Lane is where I need to go, and I'm looking for crack up auto repair. Well, you just, I mean, like, you can't script this shit. And there it is, and there it is. Finally, we get a little bit of a larger... Wait, what? An air pump. To Looney Lewis and Silly Street. This... Love has taken its toll on me. Dude, I mean, who is that? Like, okay. If I'm thinking of TJ Maxx core songs, what do we got? You've got, I mean, I already said it earlier. Train, all of their music was directly created to only be played inside of a TJ Maxx. I don't believe anybody is actually bumping train in real life. It's just not real. It is made for stores to play their music exclusively, which is fine. You know, we need something, right? Like the Target employees can't only listen to Maroon 5. Speaking of Maroon 5, Maroon 5 is one that I know some people actually do listen to, but I still do think that it is largely made for retail employees to have to listen to 4,000 times a day. Engineered in a lab to be like just good enough to stop them from going insane, but not good enough that they're getting off work and going, dude, I gotta go listen to Payphone. Sorry, I picked a bad example because Payphone's probably the one that you could. That one was definitely a bad example. That's on me. That's on me. I misclicked that one for sure. Where is it? All that brass, Toontown, paper airplane, silly stunts. Dude, oh man, I just even thought about it right now. I actually think it's possible to go to hell before you die, and the way that you do it is not what Mario said of doing drugs. It's actually not even that. What it really is you go to hell before you die if you have to work retail during Christmas. Oh my god, they actually have so much of my sympathy. Yeah, I was just, oh man. They have to hear the same song 7,000 times a day. Oh, and they probably grew up listening to it too. So that just factors, oh man. That's so rough. That's actually so horrible. That's gotta be psychological torture, right? Like, we have to band together and make sure that that's outlawed. Salted, check your DMs real quick, boss. This love has taken its toll on me. Wait, which DM you sent it to? You sent it to my streaming account or my private? And don't worry, the froggy has my private. All right. You think we could get up to the shenanigans we get up to otherwise? I mean, come on. Some things have to happen off stream. Oh wait, I forgot Derp's taken. I probably shouldn't say things like that. That's not a good idea. Wait, hold on. No. But like, he's loyal and stuff also. Loyally giving me that schweenering every night. Anyways. I'm assuming it's the other. Let me swap real quick. Ah, there it is. There it is. 1 sec sending. Ooh, Derp, stop bouncing on my ping-a-ling. No. Oh, it's so good. That's so goated. And it's none other than a Joe Fishbird. And if you're listening to that and going to yourself, who is Joe Fishbird? I've got great news for you. I believe in 2 days from now will be his debut. It will be his time. And you better believe we will be promoting him on the channel. You better believe it. Wait, what will we be doing? Supporting the boys in the only way we know how. 2 hands while behind. I can look for another task. I guess we can just go in here. Join us in following Joe Fishbird. Everybody click that button, including me. not that I needed to, obviously. I've been following him for a while. Joe, whatever you do, and I mean this so seriously, please do not check your activity log for when I started following. Because it's just been so long that obviously it's easy to forget how long I've been following. So don't trust your eyes. Trust not your eyes. Trust the fact that I'm telling you. I've been there the entire time from the very start. Trust only that. Because obviously, what kind of horrible person would I be otherwise? So it's actually paramount to me that you believe that. I shouldn't say believe like that. That you know that. I mean, why would I even bother readjusting? I'm just gonna wait. You know what? I'm gonna wait out this cast. Within 38 seconds, it will. The fish come to you. It's called fishing, not catching. All right. You see all these other people that are recasting constantly. They don't know the value of a jelly bean. A jelly bean saved is a jelly bean earned. Come on. Yes. Oh baby, that felt good. Oh, this game for children is made for me. Oh, it might be the best game ever. and I pay for World of Warcraft, doesn't it just seem fucked up that I was even doing that in the first place? And Final Fantasy 14 players will be like, yeah, that is fucked up. Your game's not any better. Actually, you know what pisses me off is I've heard Final Fantasy players say that, oh, Final Fantasy has so many more classes than WoW. That's why I like it. But, like, it kind of doesn't, in my opinion. It's the exact same, is what I mean. I'm not trying to say one's so much better than the other, but in WoW, every single class has anywhere from 2 to 4 specs, and all of the specs within that class play very differently from each other, but you're choosing an archetype. But in Final Fantasy, you don't really have the overarching archetype, you just have classes. So of course, if you just list out the class number, it looks like there's more, but it's disingenuous to act as though it is actually a higher diversity, because, like, dog, they don't have specs. You're just playing the one, unless they do have specs, but I don't think that they do. I'm pretty sure, like there's no monk tank. You're just playing monk, right? But in WoW, I can play monk tank, I can play monk healer, or I can play monk DPS, which matters to me a lot because monk is the most goated class in the game. So that matters a lot. What's second? I don't know, anything but druid. Sorry. I'm a professional druid hater. That is one thing that I have to give Final Fantasy, is I'm pretty sure they don't have a druid class, which is huge. Why am I a druid hater? It's just because in WoW, druids get everything handed to them on a silver platter. Never had to work an honest day in their lives. They got soft hands. No, that's not true. That's not even true. I'm just lying through my teeth. Because, like, look, here's the thing. Do I think druids get a lot of privilege that other classes don't in WoW? I would definitely say that's true. You like soft hands. He hates me. No, I don't hate you. I hate druids. What are you trying to say? Wait a minute. You wouldn't claim that you're a druid. No. It can't be that. Any 3 clownfish have been caught. Poor joke. Okay, but, like, unironically, though, it's so clear that WoW puts the most effort into the druid class. And it kind of pisses me off. They get their own special transformations that they can do constantly, and then they have 37 variations of it, with new ones coming out every expansion just for them because they're God's chosen special little children. Type of shit that bro, pisses me off. I mean, like, obviously, it doesn't upset me. But God forbid they're treated like the other classes for me. Every other class in the game, if you want to mount up, do you want to know what you have to do? You have to stand still for a couple seconds and channel your mount. Do you want to know what druids get to do? They click a special little button on their hotbar and turn into a flying mount in half of a second, and they're allowed to fly instantly. What are we doing? What are we doing here? Are we acting like that's the same? I don't think we are. We all know. We're all completely aware. We all know. I think this counts as domestic violence. I held up my fist. Did you flinch? Be honest. I know you couldn't see it, but I'm hoping the energy, the raw masculine power that I have came through the screen. The masculine power in question, not the role-playing domestic violence on Steam. You're so lucky that I knew what DV stood for, because I was like, dick vagina at first, and then I was like, that's definitely not it. That's 100% not it. But I thought it was like a new term for ERPing, because, like, generally those are the 2 parts involved in that. Well, you know what? There is a historic rise of Yaoi and Yuri recently. So I would say that it's not the only kind. Yellow Dog, aptly named. Joe seems like the druid type, doesn't he? Despicable. Hawk Tua. Now I just play it because it's got the easiest rotation. No, that's just not true. The 2 easiest rotations in the game are Beastmaster Hunter and Fury Warrior. 100% those are the easiest rotations in the game. Fury Warrior, I think I can do with my eyes closed and both hands tied behind my back, just smacking the keys with my chin. Fury Warrior is actually so stupidly easy, and this is coming from someone who enjoys Arms Warriors. And you might say, why do you enjoy Arms? Isn't Arms always worse than Fury? Yeah, but I like two-handing weapons a lot. And don't tell me how Fury has a special passive that lets you one-hand, two-handed weapons. Yeah, I know. They have to appeal to the troglodytes who need to play with both of their eyes closed. With that said, play whatever class you like. Now that I've sufficiently made fun of players who play those classes, obviously it's all in good fun, guys. Don't make fun of my class, by the way. Otherwise, I'll make fun of you. I mean, granted, but like, what slander can you even say about a brewmaster monk? Because I don't, like, honestly, I don't even know what you could say. What, they go too fast? I think that's a fair slander. I think a lot of brewmaster monks definitely run ahead too quickly. But I don't know if that's like a slander comparable to the other ones. But like, I do still think it's true. They definitely do run ahead a lot. I'm guilty of it too, because I mean, you've got so much movement, I might as well use it. But even then, if they run ahead too much, as long as they can self-sustain themselves, who cares? Because they're a tank. So it's just better for pulling. So I don't even think that counts as slander. Maybe it's that they complain a lot. And you want to know the truth behind that one? That is real. Most brewmasters complain a lot. Now, honestly, you want to know what the brewmaster slander is? That most of them are ass at the game. But you know what? I agree with that slander. Most brewmasters aren't good at their rotation. If your brewmaster is consistently dying, he's really bad at his rotation. Because it's actually a very survivable class, in my humble opinion. Steel Blue Cat, good to see you still playing. I just wish. No, there's probably children that play this game. I'm going to take that back. I was gonna say, I wish they would turn on your webcam because I want to see, for when you're partied up with other people, because I want to see the kinds of people playing right now. Like, through their webcam, I want to know who's playing at 8:13 p.m. on a random Tuesday right before New Year's. But I don't think that I'd want to see that, actually, because it's probably kids. No, you know what? It's like old school RuneScape. These probably aren't kids. They're probably 40-year-olds. I know this. How many more do I need to do? One more cog. Okay. I can do that. Looking for literally any one, and then we'll be out of here. I might make this the final question, then we give it up for now. So, like, okay, what am I doing with my gags? Sound film. Complete tune to learn how to use new gags. When you are training to use sound gags, when you complete all 16 tasks, this game works you like a sweatshop. That's insane. All 16. I've been playing for 3 hours, man. And I've got like 4. That's not right. Wait, that's simply incorrect. Somebody must have messed up somewhere. That can't be it. That doesn't seem right to me. Are we sure that I need to collect 16 to use sound gags? No, surely not. I must be misunderstanding something. Wait, gamers are not built for grinding anymore. If this game came out now, people would, which it did. Expedition 33 did just release. Sorry, I kind of forgot about that. Never mind. And it still won all these awards, so never mind. Gamers aren't as soft as I thought. Soundtrack, animation frame, yup. Another one of these. But I think for now, this is where I will exit Toontown. And I will stop whatever one. Oh, that works. And there it is. Alright. Well, honestly, I'll be completely real. I had more fun playing it than I thought. What do you mean I love grinding? I expect you and Derp on Toontown 24/7. We are running this together. We own this place. Alright. I'll be back tomorrow, probably with Deadlock, I'd imagine. Yeah, that's all. I'll see you guys then. See ya! Oh, wait, do I raid someone? Isn't that how you stream? Who else is playing Toontown right now? Because that's big, right? That's like a huge one. This guy is actually so awesome. Unboxing plus PC gaming plus locals. Do you know how sick of a rotation that is? He opened up something on stream. I'm assuming it looks like he's playing Cardfight Vanguard, which is also so sick. Because yet again, I never see anybody play that game. I'm assuming he unboxed some new Cardfight Vanguard, then played Toontown for a couple hours, and is now live streaming himself at a local game store playing Cardfight Vanguard. That might be the chillest person alive. We might have found the coolest dude ever. Thank you for the stream. No, of course, of course. I mean, it feels good to be back. It's like slipping in. Don't want to say that. I'm in a category for children. it's like getting a new pair of shoes that fit just right. Is what I was going to say. Always going to say, and if you thought otherwise, get your head out of the gutter. I would never say that. And also, you might say, weren't you still swearing the entire stream? Kids can hear swears. They probably say them on Bluey. I'm not sure. I haven't watched it yet, but I'm pretty sure. Bluey's right up next on the watch list, though. Okay, like it. Look, I'm trying to watch. I'm trying to watch and go through Kino cinema here. So I'm really trying to make it through The Wire, Breaking Bad, and then I really want something that's actually deep. So I was thinking of doing Bluey and then maybe The Sopranos afterwards. That was kind of my media watching order right now, and I feel like that's a pretty good order. I'm really looking forward to number 3 in the list. I've heard it's the deepest of all of them, and like it could be a rough watch at sometimes. I'm sure there are a couple episodes, maybe. Oh man, this would have been so much funnier if I knew the Bluey character names. I was gonna say like maybe an episode where one of the, because there's Bluey and then there's another one, and then there's like the parents. But I was gonna say like the other one gets his balls stolen, and I was gonna say that was really, but I don't know the Bluey character's name. Unfortunately, actually, I think that's very fortunate. I think that means I will be seeing the pearly whites. If you're over the age of 20 and don't have a child and know the names of all of the characters in Bluey, it's actually so crazy. I don't even have to come up with an insult. That's the insult. Weren't you just playing Toontown? Don't bring that up. Don't bring up my soft spot. Don't poke at me. I'm only allowed to poke at you. I'm the one with the platform. Also, hi, Koki. How's it going? You caught me right as I was ending stream. But then now I'm back to regular streaming, finally. I'm finally all moved in. I'm all set up. Yeah, that's all. I was trying to think if there's anything else I had to say. Be back tomorrow. It's Deadlock. I was going to say Deadlocktober. Unfortunately, it's not October anymore. I'm glad I caught you at all. Yeah, I know. It was great. We did some Expedition 33 today. It was pretty sick. I understand why it was the game of the year now. Oh, right. I have to click end stream. Sorry, I was waiting for you guys to come. No, I don't know. I don't want to go. I don't want to go. It just feels nice to be able to yap. It's been so long. Since last time I lost myself to this monster. You know what I'm saying? The man behind the slaughter type shit. Yeah, I'll be back tomorrow with some Deadlock to bring in the new year, I guess. I mean, maybe I will. Maybe I'll wait to stream till later at night. Dude, should I do that? Should I Rivals into the new year? Because there's like a Rivals event going on. I could play some into the new year. That could go kind of hard, kind of crazy style on it. Bouncing on it, crazy style, 360. Yeah. I don't know. We'll see. Deadlock is the MOBA shooter type thing. Yeah, I know next to nothing about it other than character designs. So I want to try and play it because it looks really fun. Now, again, my biggest issue with Deadlock is that I do have to play Deadlock in order to play Deadlock. And that's the part of it that scares me. With the Gargoyle Girl, yeah. And my goat Lash, my goat Viscous, my goat Billy. I really want to play Billy. I just love that he fights with that spiky baseball bat. That shit, oh, it's always so cool. It's one of my favorite motifs. I love the kind of like gang leader aesthetics. Or maybe she's just a bad. No, I'm pretty sure she's a gargoyle. I know she has Kirby Down B, where she turns into rock and sits on people. Me next. Sorry. Look, it was too easy. It was too easy. Just like your mother. Am I right or am I right? Oh yes, he's still got it. Dude, sorry, I should end stream. I just like yapping. I can't help myself. It's been so long since I've just been allowed to unbuckle my pants, sit here, and yap away. If you didn't know, I do every stream completely naked. I think it helps the brain. When both heads are out, it kind of helps them connect. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Peace. I don't really have a time for a stream schedule yet. I'm off all day tomorrow, so we'll see. Anyways, see ya. See you guys. See ya. Peace. Walk into a smoke filled